Niner fam, I thought I'd open a new segment. Pre-game, let us talk about what's about to happen. Because normally we just get on Red and Gold Radio, and, that's always a good time. But I thought I'd go ahead and open up a little further to the public that has not got the Ronbo Sports app yet. If you don't have the Ronbo Sports app, why don't you have the Ronbo Sports app? Get that. You get that at Google Play. Or if you're on iOS, of course, you can get it to Google Play. Google Play's Android. In the app store. Yes. Okay. Anyway, hey, listen. You know what? I got to tell you right now. You looked at the injury report already, right? Okay. Marquise Goodwin's got the quad. He's not going to play. I thought it would heal up between last week and now. Garnett, the toes are still out. Magnuson, hamstring. The questionable guys are Adrian Colbert, his hamstring. Mike Person's got a foot problem still hanging out. And, of course, Malcolm Smith with a very convenient hamstring. I got a theory on this thing about Malcolm Smith. I'll get back to that later, though. Since Marquise is out in week 2, though, Dante Pettis will make his first career start. Richie James is also likely to put on the pads and be a part of the 46. Yes! That boy, Richie gets on the field, everybody knows it. You know what I'm saying? He is high impact player. All right. The 49ers need to shake off their mistakes from the 8-point loss to the Vikings last Sunday. Because we are playing Detroit now. Let's get over that. The Detroit Lions in the home opener. Perfect timing. You lose on the road to one of the toughest teams in the NFL. You get to come home and play Detroit Lions. Although we got to pump the brakes on just taking them for granted, though. I love it. The odds and analysis from a betting perspective. The game Sunday, September 16th. 1:05 p.m. I almost said East Coast. It's PDT. And where? Levi Stadium, Santa Clara. The odds, 49ers, -6 total at 47.5. Who's going to score all them points? Us! The Lions are coming off an absolute beatdown by the New York Jets in prime time. You saw that, right? Ridiculous. Who would have believed it? It was anticipated that the Lions' new head coach, Matt Patricia, might not live up to expectations, but nobody anticipated how lost he and his team would appear in week 1 at home. At home, Matt. I mean, and nor did anybody expect Matt Stafford to throw 4 INTs in a dismal offensive performance. I know what you're saying. Jimmy G threw 3 and somebody's delivered this situation. It was. Besides, the defense picked 6 on the first play of the game. Lions offense managed only a single touchdown as Detroit running game continues to be a non-factor in that extremely pass-heavy offense. But they've come up with a formula. Football Outsiders use a DVOA. That's adjusted for variation early. That's Dave rating. That combines preseason projections with early games to try and predict outcomes, and currently give the Lions a -14.1% Dave. An estimated median wins of 6 games, a 1.6% chance of making the conference championship game, and a 36.7% chance of a top 5 pick in the 2019 NFL draft. I really do hate technology sometimes. If you're thinking we get this, we can go. Then they give you stats and analysis. Oh man, and that's for the ESPN's updated football power index. FPI has the Lions ranked 30th at a -4.4 with a predicted win total of 5 games and a 3.6% chance of making the playoffs. And yes, this is a very small sample size, but the Lions, they look like butt in the early book. I mean, that's the way they look, right? So that's kind of dead to right on them, isn't it? See, you got to be biased when you're not a Lions fan. That week 1 performance sucked, okay? Meanwhile, we're crying about the one that got away with the thoughts of and this is not science fiction, this is all true. If Alfred Morris didn't fumble the ball at the Vikings 1 yard line, not once but twice, or if Kendrick Bourne ran the correct route on Jimmy G's pick six, or if George Kittle didn't drop a wide open pass deep in the Vikings territory. These things all happened. So you see, we have a right to believe that mistakes made the difference against the Vikings. No, they did not run us out of Minnesota. All right? So, poor execution and preparation did, though. So if the Niners want to get better, they will need to learn from and improve upon those type of Bears line 49ers. Please don't come out there dropping the ball. I'll be ready to the drug machine right now. Actually, the defense, though, we can smile. I mean, they did a good job. And the sudden, brilliant emergence of Dante Pettis. That's reason for optimism, fam. What is worrisome, though, is the 49ers offensive line. Jimmy G did throw INTs. They had, everything. You ever go to traffic court? Judge says, you put your plea of guilty or not guilty. Guilty with an exclamation. This is Jimmy. Guilty with an explanation, right? You can get into those. I'm not going to right now. But these are all things that causes for concern. Football outsiders are currently giving the Niners here comes these numbers, minus 10.1%, Dave, an estimated mean wins of 6.8 games, a 3.0% chance of making the conference championship game, and a 28.3% chance of a top 5 pick in the 2019 NFL draft. That's too high for me, man. That's too high. I don't like 28. If he would have said a 10% chance, I could live with that. 28, damn. ESPN's FBI has the Niners ranked 16th at 0.3 with a predicted win total of 8 games and a 27.3% chance of making the playoffs. Too low, man. Too low. Prediction? Are you ready? Because that's what we're talking about today. Come in, predictions, give exclamation point, as to why you think they're going to score, or what's going to happen, what's going to be the outcome of the game. Lions are in transition. It definitely showed last Sunday. Matt Patricia, like previous former Belichick assistants turned first-time head coaches, is not going to, the hype is the same. They all seem to struggle. So not one of them has yet come into the NFL after leaving Bill and brought along, and Bill Belichick's the only guy without a tree. You look at Walsh, Parcells, all the famous coaches of our time, they've all got people that left them and went out and flourished on their own after they were thrown out of the Belichick nest, or after the Walsh nest or the Parcells nest, or even other coaches, but not Belichick. Interesting, huh? Belichick doesn't share anything with everybody. Belichick says, I may have to play against you one day, and I don't want you to know everything. I'll call this play. Step aside. These guys are professionals, so what we can expect is they'll get better. Stafford is a good quarterback, and he doesn't let his interception stop him from throwing, so he's still going to be gunslinging. He's going to test the 49ers. Believe that, fam. We can fully expect to see Stafford have improved production and the Lions to show up fighting for the season on Sunday. They know their back's up against the wall. It's bad for them, real bad. Jimmy G threw 3 INTs and looked terrible in spots, but this was against one of the best elite defenses, and it was the offensive line's fault. I think I'm going to do. Let's anticipate a much better effort from both sides, but the 49ers have an edge here. We're at home. We're sleeping in our bed before the game. The Lions are hardcore in transition. We are at stage 2. My prediction, if I had to classify the 49ers right now as where they are in their growth, in their movement toward excellence, with about 3-stage development, the 49ers are in midway through stage 2. So the Lions are in trouble. I'm sticking with my score due to the fact that even without Marquise Goodwin, against the Lions, we could be okay. You know what's really good about this as well? Dante Pettis is going to get a lot of roll. Now, what's going to end up happening, if he shines bright today, it's going to shake things up in Santa Clara. So I'm going to leave that right there. All right, use your imagination wherever you want to. All right, that's all I'm going to say. 31-10. What? 38. I'm sorry. Let me get back. I ain't scared. 38. I said 38 to 10. I'm sticking to my guns. Come on in, Lions. Let's play. 38-10. Because the defense is going to look even better than it did last week. Offense can't help but to look better than they did last week, and they made a few mistakes. Like I said, too, the 49ers were trying to make adjustments because they had 1 week to do so. Even the genius of Kyle Shanahan was caught off guard. Jack McKinnon, Kyle was, no! So, now he has a plan, a whole new book in 5 or 6 days when he travel one day. Yeah, so, they'll be fine. Big Heck says, let's go Niners. Go hard. 28-13. Niners. Yellow Bear Man stat. Prediction for Alfred Morris. 160 yards. 2 TDs. Jason Shelton. JG will bounce back this week. Pettis will have another TD, and Buck will get another sack. Yes. And Stronger King 23, what's up? Mike DeCoy, Richie James, yeah. Richie James will get a touchdown. George Kittle is going to score a touchdown, and Pettis' score will be 31-13. You go, Mike. Civic Sport Injection FP6. 31-7. Niners. I like the sound of that score. Everybody's in the 30s, man. Hey, John Miller, what's up, fam? John's message is this. Here we go. 18-1, all the way to the Super Bowl. 53, go Niners. Woof, 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 woof. There's John. And thanks, John. Valos. Hey, Valos, how you doing? Valos is 9 up. What's up, my familia? Valos, you got to give us a score, too. You know what I'm saying? Slavinport 9, Ronbo, here's the score. We'll be 55-10. Oh, I do love that kind of talk. It's kind of sexy. Jamel Fagan, my prediction, 49ers 34, Lions 10. Christopher Blankenship, 35-29ers. Wanted to see Richie James come out of the backfield. Could Kyle be on that same page? Billy Jones, Niners 23-17. Game will be closer than most people think. We have too many injuries. Goodwin's out. Colbert might be out, plus a practice squad. Right guard might be starting. See, Billy Jones, man, he had to go ahead and ruin the party with logic and rationale. Pena! Quarterback needs protection. Agreed. ATM stacks 44-3. Let's go, Niners. Deshaun Page says, hey, what's up, Deshaun Page, Niner man from New Jersey. What's up, Jersey in the house? Hey, we should take a look at Miami Hurricanes edge rusher. His last name is Jackson. He has speed. It's probably too early, but I'm just because you said that, I want to know what he looks like. William Roberts, Niners all day. And Deshaun also says we should start Richie James. He's more of a pass catcher. So far, I have never seen him drop balls. In preseason, Dante Pettis should use for deep throws. But don't forget, Garcon will probably... I still have a feeling Garcon's going to show up out of nowhere and start saying, I am back. I don't know what y'all thought. Give me the ball. I got that feeling about him, Wrestling flashback, Steve. Nada! I just want to see if he said it works. Okay. Audio V. Niners! Yeah. Trey Mercer. He says, hey, San Francisco. What's up, Trey? Rogish D. What's up, fam? 49ers Nation for life. Ooh, I read it, too. That's his name, though. Rogish D, is that Rogish D's message? Remember, fam, there are police, not mods, but there's certain guys, one drives a car and likes to park at 100 miles an hour. You got to use Empire. Okay. Hey, so I'm going to this game. I'm taking a plane tomorrow. Yes. Good going, fam. Corey Owens, what up, Empire? So me more. No, I can't use him. All right. Somebody says, word up, not a fam. Clark Kent, Jersey Joe in the house. Sup, fam? Jersey Joe, it's coming up. It's coming up Sunday. All right. I know. Okay. You want to go? Hey, let's go to Richmond, VA, where Florence is bearing down on East Coast. I'm so glad to get this phone call. Who is this on the phone? Hello, Richmond.
Ronbo, this Big Mo Ronbo. What's happening?
Mo, man. How you doing out there, man? Because, like, I'm watching the film footage of that storm, that monster, just sitting over that area. How you okay, huh?
Yeah, everything good over here. It's North Carolina getting hit pretty hard.
Okay, so
but,
it's just...
I'm pretty decent up here in Richmond, yeah.
All right. Good news. Not good for... We got people in Carolina, though. We're going to talk about good news. Folks in Carolina. Man, all right. Big Mo, what's up, man? You got a score lined up. This being the prediction program. Score lined up. Give us some reasons why you believe that we are going to score and win or lose, whatever you got in mind. What's up?
I'm looking at 27-21. I think it's going to be closer than people think. Because they played so bad last game, Detroit did. You know, they played so bad. You know, they're going to want to show a little pride.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's true.
But I got about 27-20 at home.
All right.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, look, Ronbo, Mike Person, he might not get his job back. I don't know if Najee Turan playing. Is he going to start this week?
Yeah. If Mike is still...
Yeah, but I called you over the...
Go ahead.
Yeah, I called you over the summer, and I told you about Najee Turan. I'm telling you, man, this guy might not get his job. He might not get his job back.
If Najee's that good, everybody will be delighted. Mike can be sit down for depth. You know.
Yes, sir.
Right. I know he's from UCLA. You know, I saw footage on him. You know, I was wondering why the 49ers put him back in the first place. But you know, Mike Person was going to get a job no matter what because they already paid him, and he's a guy out of Kyle's system. Joshua Garnett's a first-round pick. The 49ers going to make sure that if he ain't the man, we're going to take a good look at him first. So, yeah, all that comes into it. So, Najee comes in and blows up this weekend. You're right. That's going to shake Santa Clara up, too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We need that. We kind of weak at the guard, man. I hope we eventually get it together. Lakin Tomlinson, he didn't have a good game last game either.
And normally, man, this is why. And the 49ers know they suck, Big Mo. That's why I got a feeling they're going to come out and look a whole lot different this week. A whole lot different.
They're going to look better.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. They're going to look better, man. You know, the thing with Jimmy G, man, like I said, man, his feet is a little hot right now. He needs to take his time, slow his feet down. That's why them balls kind of sailing on him.
Yeah. Somebody else said that too.
You know, he need to kind of take his time a little bit. He anxious to show everybody, look, I'm not a 5-game fluke. I'm here to stay. He a little over anxious right now.
Yeah.
Once he settle down, relax, take all the pressure off.
Yeah.
We're gonna take off, man, and we're gonna come out here with these young receivers, Pettis, Richie James. I'm gonna tell you something, man. You're going to see something new and fresh coming on, Ronbo. It's going to start to look good and pretty for us.
I like the sound of that, Big Mo. Like the sound of that. And winning.
Yes, sir.
I think the margin, Mo, Big Mo, the margin the 49ers win this game is going to be a measure of just how good they are. I figure the Jets, that might have been a fluke last week. There's no way the Jets are that kind of good. But if the 49ers control that game from beginning to end, and make it look like they are in charge, then we know we got something.
We got something going, and we're ready to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can see it happening. Yeah, we don't make them kind of mistakes, man. Really, we could have scored 35 on Minnesota. But, you know, it's young in the season. It's the first game. It's early in the season. Jimmy G, he couldn't make a lot of adjustments at the line. You know, the language is not built up yet.
True.
So once the language is built up with the offensive line, we're gonna roll out, man. I'm telling you, Pettis gonna come out of nowhere. By the end of the year, we might be talking about Pro Bowl with Pettis.
Can't nobody guard him.
Can't nobody stay with that boy, Ronbo.
I know.
They cannot stay with that boy.
I don't care
stay with him, man.
Who you are. You ain't staying with him. That boy, his feet, those moves, everybody looks the same. Everybody looks the same when they try to guard Pettis. He's going one way and the defender's going the other. I don't care who you are. That's the same picture every time. That's him. That's him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So.
And one more thing, Ronbo, we need to check our equipment managers, man. Guys, they're doing a little bit too much slipping out there. And I noticed that with Minnesota, it wasn't too much slipping from their players. But every other player for the 49ers is out there slipping and sliding, man.
I mean, Matt Breida, Kendrick Bourne. Even I said during the course of the game, they need to get some longer cleats. Man.
Yeah. We need to get with the equipment manager. Look, man, you got to do better than that. Because Minnesota, they probably sprayed the field down, take
butter?
away our speed.
It had more spikes.
They sprayed some pig feet around on the grass.
Big Mo, we got to go though, fam. As we get loaded up here. I'm gonna tell you what though, I'll be looking for you Sunday.
Yeah, man, I keep in touch, Ronbo. I've been calling on and off, man. I'm gonna try to keep in touch and stay up with the Niners, player.
All right, fam. And hopefully we'll see, as I say, see you Sunday as we get this win. Got to get this win, Big Mo. All right, fam. Have a good night.
Yes, sir. All right, dog. Take your time, player.
All right. You be careful out there. I don't know where that storm's going next. We want you to be safe. All right, Big Mo. And there's Donna Bell. About Donna Bell today. Are you ready for? Let me do it right. Are you ready for some football? Are you ready for Sunday afternoon? Hey, Donna Bell, thank you very much. We is ready, Donna Bell. We ready. And Haroon won. Is that Casey's other name? Haroon, let's do it. Haroon one says hi. Casey, sup, fam? Say Garcia, what up? I wrote this thing. I've been having fun trolling the Lions live streams. The Lions feel they have a plan for Jimmy G. I heard about that. Down in Montana, what's up with it? Niner fam and the Mod Squad, bang, bang, Niner gang. Yeah. Raw, the nigga says Matt Beer's about to run all over the Lions, dude. Man, he really should. One more, Tongan Man 78, what's up? God bless, Tongan Man. Yes. All right. Let's go check out Rob. Hey, Rob.
Hey.
Rob, it's...
What's going on? What's going on?
Rob, we're looking up and down at the possibilities of what may happen this Sunday. We're giving projected scores, explanations behind the scores. And I just said, as soon as the 49ers put on the red and gold, that's explanation enough as to why we should be winning. But Rob, to be more real about it, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking that, I think that Niners going to come out on fire from the beginning and just show them out. Let Jimmy G have his way with them. I think Jimmy's a little bit I don't want to say frustrated, but he's more. He needs to go out there and perform. And once he performs, regardless of what the Jets did, I think that was just a big fluke. I think he'll be better, and I think the team will be better all the way around. Mm-hmm. But I'm looking for probably a blowout in this game. It's not looking good for the Lions. I don't look like they're really their head coach and the players are pretty much not on the same page that much. Yeah. Concerning football. They're not. It seems like they're fighting a lot. So I don't think it's going to be good for the Lions all year.
I mean, they don't like Matt Patricia and his rules and his Belichickism doesn't work anywhere but in New England, Rob. Every coach that comes out of that system immediately pisses off the next organization they go to. You notice that. And then they start to lose.
Notice that. Yes.
So,
yeah, I just don't think it's good for the Lions. I don't think it's good. Anyways, before all that happened, I still think the Niners were going to win. I just think it's going to be a bigger ass whooping. And now, but I think it'll be a decent game. But like I said, it'll probably be a blowout at the end. I would say projection score probably be like 45-13.
All right.
You know,
it means the defense came to play and the offense was on the field all day. Yeah, and that's possible, real possible.
And I think the key is turnovers. I think Stafford might throw 2 to 3 picks. In that game, we got a pretty good defense.
If he starts testing Richard Sherman, I do wonder about Ahkello. I didn't see his name on the list today, though. It was the other day.
Didn't he have an ankle problem?
Yeah, he was on the list 2 days ago, but today he's not on the list, so I guess that ankle's going to be okay. Yeah.
Well, let's just hope. I know we got a lot of injuries, but either way, I think we're going to get the win. And we can hopefully some of our players come back on the Kansas City game.
Yeah, see, that's
then we'll get Ruben back. Yeah.
Let everybody rest. And, the bad thing about it, though, Rob, is if you're the Lions and you hear about the 49ers resting all their starters, it's going to inspire you. I don't want them to get mad. I like to get a team that's, we're just playing football, guys. I know half our unit's resting, but it has nothing to do with you. These are some of the guys that are not feeling well. All right? Let's go. I don't want to get pissed.
Regardless, they need to go out and play. The starters need to go out and play and give it their best because they need to build confidence for the whole year.
Yeah.
And regardless of how bad the Lions play, we need to keep our starters out there as long as possible.
That's right. And Rob, you bring up an excellent point though about Jimmy. Could he be not real relaxed about his salary? I hadn't thought about that, and he's going out there and he's pushing and pressing a little harder than he needs to. That's an excellent point.
Yeah, I see big numbers for Jimmy on this game, so he can kind of relax a little bit, but not too relaxed. But he has a lot to prove from the Vikings game, and a lot of people blame him for 3 interceptions, which I only blame him for 1.
Same here.
Just me.
Anybody that was watching, same
here. So, but I think Eli has a lot to prove to the world, and I think he's going to go out there and perform, have a really good game, and I look for big things for him. I think that's going to start the season from this point forward, and then we'll get our revenge on the Vikings in the playoffs where it matters.
I like that, Rob. Rob, we're gonna go. I'm gonna look for you on Sunday, okay?
All right, we'll see you Sunday.
All right, Rob. Have a great day. It's kind of early, huh? It's early evening. Yeah. All right, Rob. Good night.
All right. See you. Night.
And Fox M60. Hey, Fox. Fox, thanks. And he says, can't call today, sadly. I had a lot to say, but we're going to bounce back in a big way. You see what he did there? This week, 38-20, Niners Foundation. Niner Empire. All right, Fox. Hopefully get you there soon, man. Love to hear from you. Roman Chambers says Jimmy G is going to bounce back this week. 3 touchdowns instead of 3 picks. Yeah. Nico dances 28-14 Niners. And 17th Graveyard, JD, let's send the cowardly back down the yellow brick road. The yellow brick road. Anthony McLean, Niner Empire, what up? I'm here on a... okay, that looks like an incomplete sentence. Where's my little red check mark? All right. JMJP, what up, fam? Empire, what's good at? And A and J, Niners defense equals kill zone. Hey, Rev, come on in here, Rev.
Ronbo.
Rev, it's so good to hear you, man. Please tell me your first floor ain't got 3 or 4 feet of water in it, though.
I'm pretty good right now. Unfortunately, I had a friend of mine who lost some family members in New Bern, where it's getting hit the hardest right now.
No.
So, yeah. But where I'm at, luckily, we didn't get hit as hard. Power went out a couple times, dealing with flooding. I'm in a good zone right now. So everything is safe. 9 Empire, I'm good. Right. Just keep your prayers going up for, the folks in North Carolina right now.
Yes.
But yeah, we're gonna hold strong. That's what we do. We hold strong. So.
All right. Yeah. I believe it. You got another 24 hours I go. I understand, before that nasty monster starts to move out. So.
Yeah, we're going to get dumped on for the next 2 days. So.
Yeah. Well, Rev, let's put you in a better spirit. Now, tonight we're looking toward predicting what's going to happen Sunday. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm going to the Book of Champions on this one.
Yeah.
So, this is the book of Jimmy G, chapter 1, verse 10. And I'm just going to say this. Thou shall this man lead us to the promised land. End quote.
Amen.
So with that being said, we're going to bounce back in this game. I'm not predicting a score per se. I just want to get the W. Anyway, we get it. I just want to get the W. I believe personally right now, Kittle is going to have a great game on Sunday.
I like that prediction.
I mean, he had a great game week 1, 5 catches, 90 yards. I mean, come on now. But Pettis will definitely show up. Detroit's defense is very suspect. Their secondary is very suspect. So I have a feeling Jimmy G is going to have a great game. And we're home, man. We're home. So we're going to show out definitely a good, boost to get us going offensively in this game, because the next game we have Kansas City.
Yeah.
So, I feel this game will be the chemistry game per se to get everything going, to get all the bugs out, to keep the momentum going. Defense is definitely going to show up. But if you was to ask me a score, I'm gonna stay between the 28-27 range. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I would be surprised if we do more. But I see Jimmy throwing at least 2 touchdowns. I see our defense stepping up hardcore. And it's just a game at a time, brick by brick. You know what I'm saying? That's what brick by brick means. You know what I mean? We're not going to win every time, but we know the things that we need to work on to get better. So the next game, we're definitely going to show. So, I trust this process. I believe in it. We're definitely going to get this W at home. The main thing is our defense, and that's, I want to see the defense gel better, and they will. And on top of that, Matt Stafford is not going to throw to Richard Sherman's side.
I know, right?
I'm sorry, he's not going to do it.
I don't believe he is either. He ain't stupid.
I think Morris will bounce back. Morris will bounce back and have a good game.
Yeah.
And just overall as a team, we're going to have a better game against Detroit, even though Detroit are nobodies. But as a team for us, it's going to be that bounce back to say, hey, we lost to the Minnesota Vikings by 8 points. We could have lost by 20-plus points to them.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not even worried about, hey, Detroit going to come in mad because they got their asses whooped. Man, we ain't worried about the line stuff.
Because we used to do that all the time.
We're not worried about line stuff. So, Niner fam, I'm just going to say this, we're coming. We have a whole season ahead of us. It's going to get better. Jimmy G is definitely going to lead us. We're going to win some. We're going to lose some. But I be damned if we're going to get blown out. I be damned if anybody is going to come into our house and think they're going to run over us, because that's not going to happen this year. So with that being said, I'm not going to hold y'all up. I am good right now. Just keep your prayers going for us in the Carolinas.
Yes.
I bleed this red and gold. I will be watching this game on Sunday. Rain, sleet, snow, hail, thunderstorm. I don't give a damn. I'm watching my 49ers play football. But I'm doing good, Ronbo. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody just keep the prayers going.
All right.
And, we red and gold. We're faithful. We're faithful. That's all I'm going to say. We're faithful. And we're going to get this W.
Coming up, I truly believe it. It's time to get, and I want to do it in style and fashion, organized, looking like they was large and in charge from the very first opening minute.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So.
Say it with your chest, Ronbo. Say it with your chest.
Go out there and show them who's in charge. They came to Santa Clara. This is our house. We're going to defend this wall with the last blood of every last man. Maybe I shouldn't go as far as the blood, but we're going to win this game, Rev.
and the mighty words of Ric Flair. Woo!
I tell you what, Rev, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to look for you Sunday, and I'm going to be looking hard for you Sunday because of the situation you're in right now, too. So, Rev, do please check in.
No doubt.
All right, fam.
No doubt.
Talk to you later.
All right, bro. See.
There's a Rev out on the Carolinas, and keep your prayers going up, fam. We don't want. I've heard some things about that have gone on out there already. Some people don't want to leave their homes because they feel like they can ride that storm out, but that is a monster. It is scary. Florence is for real. They haven't had anything like that out there in decades. Rock Pink Lions went to the playoffs with no run game in 2016. Don't they have, what's that running back's name that came over that likes Matt Patricia so much? Don't they have Blunt? They got a running back. So I don't know what's up with that. Ismael Ortiz says the Lions about to get smashed. Andre Smith, YMSA, this is the last week without Foster. We good. That's why next week, we going to be in party mode, man. Everywhere in the Niner community, man. Everywhere in the Niner Empire, man. The streets of the Niner Empire going to look like Mardi Gras. Niner by nature says the D is going to lay it down thick this week. Yeah, I know that. I know. No one says 43-7 Niners. Chris Quarles, Richie James Jr. is going to take Trent Taylor's spot after this week. See, the thing is, you don't need him to take no spot. Just use them both. I like to have more firepower, not less. Don't reduce it. Turn it. Give me some more. Ambitions of a Niner. 6916. And the Buck Broom. It will be up for Sunday's game. Too soon right now. Okay, sir, what's up? And Sniper Dwells, is that right? Sniper Dwells, going to be a 40-13 win. Like that. Brian Culp, we don't need the Lions to give us pleas or tips, but that just shows the Lions have already given up on their season. They did look like they gave up last week. I mean, Darnold is good, that good? Truth Serum says, nah, JG gets 3 to 4 touchdowns. And Curious Me. Sup, fam? Thanks for the contribution. He says, respect to Ronbo and the Mod Squad. Prayers and faith to 49ers fams, their family, friends, and all on this ugly hurricane. Yes, man, it's out there moving 2 and 3 miles an hour and just setting. Jesus, my king. Hey, by the way, what did I do? Did I start off without saying, give it up for the mods? Jesus, my king, 777. Showing us donations courtesy of Nighthawk and Roberto. Go Niners. Hey, again, thanks to all the mods, man. You guys do such a great job. Appreciate you, too. And they stay here for the entire games in your face and after the game. You guys are awesome. And let's see. Demat, D-E-M-A-T. Demat. I think we went through this last week. What's up? Demat. Demat. Oh. What?
Ronbo. My bad. I try to keep my phone on mute, and then I be on the chat at the same time. So my bad.
That's cool. I just wanted to make sure I got you.
Yeah, you got me, man. What's going on, man?
Man, we're doing predictions tonight. Because this game is like, because you know how hard we go party. This is the, D-Man, as far as I'm concerned, this is probably the last game of the 49ers trying to get on the saddle. Because when Ruben comes back next week. But I do like Elijah Lee. I would have put, D-Man, I would have put him in there in the first place over Brock Coyle. Elijah's got range, speed, side to side. The boy's got all the tools you need. And him and Fred Warner would have been just nasty against the Vikings all game long. Did you see them come in there and stop Cousins a few
Ronbo.
feet between him? I said, oh, man.
My dude, look, this is what I do every Saturday. I try to check out a different college team every Saturday, right? So I caught a couple of Kansas State games. I saw Elijah Lee wrecking havoc. I'm like, yo, he's going to be a beast at the next level, but he's going to get slept on. Because, I don't know, just looking on TV, he looked a little small frame. So I'm thinking, okay, he might be like a late round draft pick, but he's gonna, whoever he comes into, he's gonna produce. Yeah. So thank God, he's on our team right now when we have a shortage of outside linebackers. You know what I mean?
Hey.
So
and D-Man, you know what? You also mentioned something that's very. He can play. He even said, "Yeah, I can play in the box too." See, because he's exactly the right size. If Quaski goes down,
right.
Put Eli in that box.
Yo, he can do a lot. I'm a fan of his. I'm definitely a fan of his since at K-State, and they were terrible, but he was good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
Hey, so my prediction right now, a lot of people ain't gonna like 30-10 us, but I think only reason I said 30-10, I think we end up kicking 3 field goals because we still don't have everything ironed out. Right, that red zone thing is killing me.
Oh, me, you and me. I thought they would have had that worked out by now.
Right. Imagine the past 6-7 years. Hypothetically, we scored more touchdowns than field goals. I ain't even saying all of them, but just more touchdowns than field goals. We would have never had a 8-8 season or anything worse than that. It frustrates me that we still can't get that ironed out with the best offensive coordinator. Shanahan, when you saw the Falcons game, you looking at Falcons versus Eagles week 1, you're like,
it was rolling in that red zone. Rolling.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying the Falcons were struggling because they didn't have Kyle. If you look at the difference between when they had Kyle and now that they don't have Kyle, it's night and day.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. That's my thing. But hey, I got a quick shout out real quick. Your callers, I gotta say they pretty knowledgeable, very knowledgeable. That's what I love about your show. Big Mo, you could tell he knows his X's and O's.
Oh yeah.
I'm calling from Virginia, so shout out to
Virginia. But I understand you guys your weather's okay for now. Good.
Yeah. I'm in the Hampton Roads area. Big Mo said he up in Richmond.
Yeah.
You had a caller from North Carolina. So shout out to everybody. But Big Mo said something about the guard, Najee Turan.
Yeah.
So
you watch a lot of college. What about Najee?
Why is he listed on NFL.com as number 66 as a defensive back? Might have a chip on his shoulder.
It maybe. And you know what? You know that dude that used to play linebacker for us year before last? What is that, guys? He's playing fullback. They haven't. I looked at it twice. They listed him as a fullback. Oh, what is his name? He played after Bo went down with the leg injury, or the he came in and took over, and I
can't remember his name. I don't know off the top of my head, but okay, somebody will call in and tell you.
Yeah. Hey, somebody, what is that guy's name, guys? Nick Burrell. Nick Burrell. Is that right?
Nick Burrell.
Yeah, see, Nick was like a special teams guy for the most part, but he had to push him in in action, just like Brock Coyle, because Bo went down. So I'm looking through like the Lions roster, and I said, Nick Burrell, didn't he play for us? Then I went and looked at the picture. Nick Ballore. Yes, that is Nick Ballore.
Oh, below. Oh, yeah. I remember him.
So they got Nick playing fullback?
Right.
I want to see this, you know?
Oh, man.
He's the same size. He's the same size as Juice. Let's see what happens.
It's going to be a good game for us. I just feel like it's going to be a good game. Because last game, I mean, I didn't catch all of your shows this week, but last game was a good game. Even, I'm not trying to ruffle no feathers, but last game was a good game talent-wise. Yeah. We just made too many mistakes. I think they're going to get most of those ironed out.
Yeah.
Most.
And
Solomon ain't going to jump off sides on fourth down.
You want to hear about Solomon? It's really funny. Solomon's getting a whooping. They said Solomon has been competing with, of course, Eric Armstead. He lost that competition last week. Also, Solomon will only be in on the first 3 downs. Oh, my God. Solomon's been banished to the pit of misery for that mistake last week.
That's crazy. And that's not a mistake anybody makes twice in their career. Nobody does that twice, unless you old boy from the Cowboys, Leon Lett, that kept messing up back in the day.
Fam, we gotta go. I'm gonna tell you what. I'll look for you Sunday, okay?
Okay, cool. Let's talk to you.
Appreciate you, Matt.
All
right. Have a good night, fam.
Later.
Yeah. And let us go to. I'm gonna have to bring him in though. You know,
Here we go.
Let me get another sip.
5, 4, 3.
Wait. Let me get a few little pieces of juice here. Just getting Rod. It's gonna be ready by Sunday, Pam. I'm telling you right now, man.
What's going on,
I love doing that. Rod.
I love when you do it, man. I love when you do it.
Thanks, Rod. Man. Rod, I just realized. So, wait a minute. Rod, where are you located? You're in Atlanta. Wait.
Now, I'm from. Yeah, I'm in Atlanta, yeah. From Alabama, but I live in Atlanta.
You're not feeling that storm, though?
Nah, not really.
Okay, good.
I mean,
that storm is worrisome.
It's a little cloudy, but I mean, that's about it right now.
Oh, okay, good. And but I say that folks in that area, I'm telling you, I'm kidding. I got nothing but good thoughts. It's gonna leave you alone, But yeah. But Rod, give me some predictions, man, and some explanation as to why is we gonna win this game, or if you think otherwise.
Well, we're going to win this game first and foremost because we're the 49ers. We playing at home. Mm-hmm. We lost week 1. Mm-hmm. It ain't finna be no 0-2. It's not going to happen.
No.
Furthermore, Detroit one of those teams that we done pretty much had control over.
For years.
The last few games we played them. I remember one game, Harbaugh slapped the coach in the back. You remember that after that win?
They talked about it every year after that.
Yeah. But man, I got confidence at home, man. I feel like, Ronbo, we ain't been talking the last few days, man, because the Niner Empire had me hurt, man, because the way they was talking after the loss, it's like, golly, one game? Come on.
Know. People did. People
just remind everybody, Ronbo, if we mess around and get Josh Garnett healthy and Josh Garnett can actually be productive this year, man, y'all keep in mind, that means we have a total of 4 first-round people on our offensive line. Phil Taylor was first round. Mm-hmm. Lake Thomas was first round at Detroit. Mm-hmm. Okay, we got McGlinchey. And then Garnett. Mm-hmm. I think that means Westberg would be the only one that's not a first-round pick. So,
And he's so mean and nasty, it don't matter. Mm-hmm. I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, on top of that, as far as the defense goes, Cooper Foster, this is last week of suspension, y'all.
I know.
So what I'm focused on this weekend is putting
more is Fred Warner going to do to
solidify his
make
position?
these defensive? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know the Niner Empire are we all in the mix of well maybe he should be the star, Mike, and maybe we should move Ruben to the wheel. Me personally, I like Ruben in the middle. I do. I like Warner's ability to cover though. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, either way it go, we can't go wrong.
See,
I'm just glad that we got some youth, man.
I know what you're saying.
I'm glad of more than anything.
I'd redesign that whole line. You know, Rod, I'd like to. We sit down and redesign that whole line back, and I want to change some boundaries. I want to make it so Fred is completely in charge of the defense, but Fred can go long, he can go back, he can pedal, he can do whatever he wants to do, whatever he has to do, because he can read the offense quickly. I want Ruben to be able to roam like a big lion out on the Africans. I mean, way out there, just, if you cross this line, I'm going to get you. If you cross this line, this is my territory. If you walk over here, I'm going to eat you up too. You know what I'm saying? I want Ruben to have full rover privileges out there. Ruben, whatever you decide to do, we will, full faith. You go for it. You do whatever you want to do. You know? Make Quaski Tartt his man at arms. Design that defense, can't do nothing. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what else, man, I want us to look at. The people have been pretty big on Robert Saleh and his production as a defensive coordinator, but I'm going to tell you something. I've been reading some articles, and what I do realize is that he's already in that Seattle mindset right now, if you will. And what I mean by that is, if you guys remember, during the peak years of the Seattle Seahawks, while we had the rivalry going, they used to have a lot of rotations in their defense. And I think they're trying to figure out the rotations now. They were talking about possibly letting Ronald Blair get more playing time. They were talking about letting what's the other guy's name?
What position?
It's just on the line. They're talking about like
Sheldon
Eric
Day,
Armstead,
DJ
Ronald
Jones?
Blair.
Sheldon Day.
Nah, I don't think they mentioned DJ Jones' name. But the whole point was they were basically talking about how Solomon Thomas was playing different positions on the line. Like we'll have him in the base set, we'll have him playing defensive end, but then when we went to the packages for pass rush or nickel, he would move more on the inside. So, I like right now what he's doing. He's not just putting everybody in just one position in particular, but he's trying to see what type of production we can get out of them in different areas. And again, some guys didn't even play last week, and I think Ronald Blair was one of those names. I can't remember the other one off the top of my head, but the whole point is they're trying to get, a number of players to get some playing time and some reps
into the mix. That's true. Rod, we ran out of time. Listen, Rod, I do need your score though. We got to get predictions tonight.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna give us 34, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Niners 34. I'm gonna give Detroit 17.
There you go.
And I expect for George Kittle to have a big game.
Oh, because George, he owes us.
I give George Kittle 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, it should be. and him and Alfred Morris. Alfred Morris, dry your forearms off and win. All right, Rod. Well, I'll still look for you Sunday, okay?
All right, man.
Yeah. Let me. I know. Here it comes. Count me down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Niners! Whatever felt good, Rod. I think I'm ready. All right, Rod. See you Sunday.
10 more seconds, Ronbo. 10 more seconds. I'm going to just say this for one more prediction. Alfred Morris, this is really technically speaking like his third preseason game. So I do expect him to have a good game, too.
Ooh,
that's all
true.
I got for you, Ronbo.
All right, fam. Have a good night. Oh, man. Boy, Rod is right, too. Alfred Morris is just getting warmed up. All right, wait, is that DeMille? Go ahead, DeMille. Uh-oh, DeMille. I've got no sound.
Hold on.
Well, I heard that.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Camille, it's a very strange noise, though. Can you hear that?
No. What does it sound like?
Is your fan going into your speaker?
It shouldn't be. Hold on.
We now lost your sound again, right?
Wow.
There's
Let's
a
see.
unusual connection for you. Demille, let me hold on. Let me see what I can. Maybe can you dial back in? That could be it. Maybe a bad connection. And I'll get you as soon as I see you get back in. Okay. All right. And let us go to. I'm gonna check this out while he's doing that. Is there time to stop here? Niner by Nature says 64. I like that optimism. I really do. Niner by Nature says 64-0. Niners going to throw a shutout. Robert Johnson, what's up? 28-7. K-Sir, Niners 55. Lions 21. And TNYLTH 510. 44-17 Niners. Andrew 49. James is playing the backup slot. Yeah, he would be, huh? Yeah, because Dante's going to play. Yeah, that's probably. You never know, Kyle. He may run James anywhere because I noticed he can play anywhere. Jose Perez says, I'm going to the game. Let's go Niners. Funk Master says 31-21. He doesn't indicate who, but I imagine it must be the Niners. Ambition of a Niner 916. 27-17 49ers. Chris Quarles says, is Ezekiel Anza playing this week for the Lions? I did read that he's very optimistic, and I don't know if that means he's going to play or not. But aren't you glad we didn't pay big bucks to get him? He really has a lot of problems, doesn't he? Smith is, we did Funk Master 31-21. We're down here. Smith S. Torrin is the guy I see getting. No, Najee Torrin is the guy I see getting his ass smashed. Is that right? We'll see. Kyle seems to have a lot of faith in him. Let's see what happens. David O'Neill, I've spoken to Najee Torrin. He's going to surprise a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, most people have got good things to say about him. All right. Hey, let's go to J-Rock. J-Rock. J. And no one says, Le'Veon Bell, Niners. Can you imagine? J-Rock, where you at, man? Come on in, J-Rock.
Hey, Ronbo.
Hey,
you hear me, Ronbo?
Yeah, I can hear you now, man.
Hey,
yep.
Man. Hey,
J-Rock,
Niners!
Hey, J-Rock, what's your location? You on the East Coast?
No, I'm Midwest, man. But I was born in Cali, raised in Kansas, straight Midwest, man. I'm in the Junction, Kansas.
Yeah, no, I was just concerned about whether or not you were out there in the eye of that storm. So I'm glad to hear that. All right. Well, J-Rock.
No, but
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Rama. Go ahead.
No, I was just getting ready to ask you. I was going to ask you about the this weekend's game, but what was you going to say? Because it had something to do with something else.
Well, I see Depot getting another couple of sacks. I see Fred Warner, stealing the show, and Alfred Morris getting 100 yards. And I think we should play we should play Breeder like we would play McKinnon.
I agree. Kyle, I think he just didn't work with him like that during the offseason, and he should have, but he didn't. So I think he's trying to bring Breed along step by step. Because, McKinnon had some huge role he had playing. Huge role. That's why when people say, he ain't no featured back, people didn't know. Kyle was going to make him a featured back. He probably had 3 or 4.
Oh, yeah.
God knows how many duties he had. So, but go ahead.
Yeah, and I want to see more Richie James, though, in this game.
Everybody does. He's like the people's champion. Richie James.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. He's the Fred Warner of the offense.
Yeah. Come to think of it, he is breaking out. Between him and Dante. And I do want to see Kendrick Bourne get back up on the saddle again. Because after last week, Kendrick might be in the doghouse this week. I don't know. Because you know how Kyle is. He gets mad about that kind of stuff. So, and he won't show it, but he'll do it to you later. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. But this game, we need to start catching passes and get our heads straight because we playing the Chiefs after this. This is an easy win right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Chiefs. Boy, what are we going to do with Tyreek Hill? This is why Marquise Goodwin's got to get healthy so he can train our guys for speed. Our guys are already ready for that. We've been training with him all season long. But Tyreek, man, that dude can win a game for you by himself. Got to keep an eye on him.
Oh, man, I wish he was on our squad. That boy bad.
Whew, wouldn't it be nice? Marquise Goodwin and Tyreek Hill?
Oh, man. You gonna have Johnny Law on the sideline with one of them guns that checking for speed limit.
Speed zone. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, gotta write him up. Write him a ticket.
Yeah. But Reuben Foster gonna be in there. He gonna break check him, and Kareem Hunt. He gonna be a bottle of ketchup. He gonna check him on that line, Reuben Foster.
Ooh. They got some weapons, don't they? Yeah. What's that big tight end that's famous too? Anyway, they got some good players, actually. They got Sammy Watkins over there now. That's okay. We ready. We ready.
Yeah, and I'm in Kansas, so I hear Chiefs all day, and I got money on it. I got money and lunch at the boys at the job site with this Kansas City San Fran game.
I forgot you just mentioned that.
Hey, we win this game, I'm going to have a new pair of work boots.
Well, listen, J-Rod, we got to get you a score, man. What's your prediction on this game?
20, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. I'd say 34
he ended up right
to 13 to 16.
Wait a minute, which one is
Something
it?
like that.
Between 13 and 16?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
We'll give
Ronbo, you know who got 34, Ronbo.
Well, I know. You said 13 to 16. So they're going to get between 13 and 16 points?
Yeah. And that's not counting what our defense going to do to them. We might get a pick six.
All right. We'll leave you at that range, between 13 and 16. So either one, between 13 and 16, 14, 15, 16, we give you all that. All right. J-Rock, we're going to run the phone, see if we're going nuts here tonight. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to see you Sunday, though, okay?
Oh, yeah. Definitely, Ronbo.
All right. J-Rock, glad to hear from you, fam. See you Sunday.
All right. Before I go, though, I got to be like, go Niners!
There you go. J-Rock, get a little more pitch in there. If it's J-Rock, if the neighbors, if people in the house, if the dog ain't going, oh, you gotta add something to it. You gotta get the right reaction, So you work on that, get it a little louder, put a little more pitch on it.
All right,
J-Rock.
Ronbo. All right.
I'll see you Sunday, fam.
All right, later.
All right. And let's see. Oh, hey, Curious Spirit. Curious Spirit says, Brother Ronbo, here's my holla. Please, here it is. Solomon Thomas. It's exclamation point, question mark. Come on. We count on you, baby. I want to hear your name, Solomon. A lot of folks was hollering at Solomon just like that after that game last week. Because, oh! Let's not relive that moment. I don't want to even. Okay, let's go to. Hey, Chris.
Man, I had to get my mute off. What's up, man?
Hey, Chris, man. I'm just. Oh, I'm doing.
Man, it's Sunday yet?
Well, I'm sorry, Chris. Say again.
No, I said it's Sunday yet. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know, right? Sunday is coming, though, Chris. That's why we have gotten together here, getting ready to talk about what will happen, Chris. People have already pegged George Kittle for having a monster game. Also, Alfred Morris, they may have to pour some water on him to cool him down because he knows he owes us, him and George. So, this is going to be a good game. And Garcon is probably thinking to himself, too, Yeah, I could have did better, but I'm going to show them this week. So we got a lot of guys that got to go out there and show people. Solomon Thomas is probably going to hurt somebody. You got to think of all them people that messed up.
Yo, I saw Solid going through a drill today, and he was like dancing while he was there going. So the dude was loose.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he was. He was cutting. He was cutting a little move while he was getting ready to go through the drill. I was like, okay. But
I guess they got him feeling okay.
The team knows it. Yeah, the team knows it. And if you listen to Shanahan and the pressure today, one, shout out to us having a coach that can school you without giving away anything still.
True.
Like, you know, when Harbaugh got up there, man, he didn't want to say nothing. Everything was top secret. What time do they go to the water fountain? Well, who's watching water? You know, whatever. But, Shanahan gets up there and breaks the stuff down. I see what the players are talking about now because he's doing part of that when he's talking to the players. But, we shouldn't hold our heads down about that game last week.
I don't.
Looking at the highlights a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like and Stephen A. Smith again a few days ago on there talking with them about this game. And they were talking about you take Watson or Stephen A. And Watson's thrown more touchdowns, I think, in his career so far compared to Jimmy, I think it was, but
maybe
Stephen A. is just like he couldn't wait for something negative to come out by Jimmy G so he can get on there. He has no facts to do it. And now he's resorted to calling Jimmy G porn star Jimmy.
I know.
Whatever. So
God, he is so petty.
To me, that's like unintelligent red alert number one. You don't have an argument, you just go to name calling. You know? So he's got no credibility.
and Yamin called him the other day. It was hilarious. I finally listened to the conversation. And he was trying to do it. Yamin was trying to cut him off on that. He kept getting louder. You know how you do. He kept getting louder and louder, so Yamin couldn't talk. And he just shouted him all down. But Yamin hung in there pretty well, though. But that was funny. I said, look at Stephen A., man. Let me call you, man, because Yamin wasn't ready. I'll be prepared. I'll get your ass. He was wrong on so many levels, on so many different things. And he doesn't know about football. You're right about that, Chris. He knows about the NBA, but when it comes to football, he's out of his element. He just be throwing stuff out there. Like you say, his ignorance showed. Yeah, he started calling porn star Jimmy. Right. Man, Steven, you know what? If that's the only argument you got to offer, you don't have an argument. You're mad because he got paid $137 million. You judged him after 6 games, nothing. You said he ain't worth it, it's small sample size. He loses 1 game and you're all over his ass. Who makes the most sense here? Well, I just like to work his ass. I got to call into that show. Oh, man.
And even Bill Romanowski, man, he couldn't wait to say something today. Yesterday or today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Somebody told Jimmy G, you need to get your ass in line.
Get your ass in gear. Jimmy's, man, he'll be fine. He did throw away 1 touchdown. I ain't got no problem with them INTs because I want him to continue to be brave. But that pass he sailed over Kittle's head in the back of that end zone, I was a little bothered by that, though. That should have been a touchdown. But we'll be all right.
He could have been a little bit more accurate, but at the same time, he could have jumped up and got it too. But,
and true,
red zone problems. Do I think we got red zone problems like we did last year? No, because there was 3 instances there where 3 receivers pretty much could have made plays on the ball better, and those are touchdowns. And we're not saying this. So,
well, Chris,
I don't know. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
What was your score though? You said you were 34. What did you say? You said. You did give a score, didn't you?
I think I said 34-14.
Okay.
I put it on the chat.
34-14.
Hey, I can email you about it, but I don't know if you saw the pictures with Pedro, the group last week, man. You know, at halftime, I would love to chime in so you see us, but I'll DM you out here.
I'm gonna go check it out.
We have a pretty big turnout here.
All right. Yeah. All right. I'll be in contact with just a little while. All right. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I always love to get involved with groups, Bill. I tell you. Anything we're talking about, we getting together. I want to, All right. Get to you in a minute.
All right.
All right, fam. Have a good night. Yeah. It's Chris. Oh, my goodness. Ring the bells. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Finally.
It is.
And I do.
Definitely.
I mean, finally, I can't wait to get together with my family again. How you doing, Ronbo?
Oh, Trey, doing great, man. After breaking several blood vessels last week, I'm healing up now, and I've realized it was game one. No point in overreacting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No point in overreacting, huh?
Well, there was at the time. I'm
okay.
trying not to.
You know what we're gathered here today to witness the 49ers collectively, publicly admit that we have made one of the all-time probably worst decisions at the top of the draft in the last 5 years.
With McClinchy?
We have drafted an undersized, run-stuffing defensive end. An undersized, run-stuffing let that sink in for a second. An undersized, run-stuffing defensive end that can only play on first and second down.
Oh, man, Solomon. Ain't nobody ever going to let you get over that, man.
They're not going to come out and say it, Ronbo. They're not going to come out and say it. Oh, we messed up. On the money down, where he at? On the bench.
He better get over that. He better get out of that. He better find a way to get out of that. I don't know what he's got to do, but he better get out of it.
Bravo. But he's not even worth having to holler at. That's static. Shout out to one player I do like that can we spotlight one player that's going to be underrated? It frustrates me at times when I see this, but he's a young guy. I think that's going to offer a lot of great, for right now ability. Elijah Lee.
I like him.
What an upgrade! What an upgrade you're going to be on the field just simply by being out there.
Yes.
Over Brock Coyle. I mean,
yes.
It's like I've never seen so many missed tackles, Ronbo. So with that being said, no, you know what? He's on IR, so it wouldn't be fair.
Yeah.
It would.
He tried. And he did. He wasn't. That's the best he can do. If a player's out there doing the best he can do, I can only get so mad.
I don't know if that's the best he can do, Ronbo, but I'll let you have that.
It looks like it, Trey. I just wonder, can he do any better? I don't know.
Elijah Lee just can't catch. I mean, this man has had like 3 or 4 interceptions in his hand in the last 2 years. I've seen him on our team, and that's why he plays defense. But I'm not mad at that. It tells me that he has a feel for the pass game. I don't know how to put this any other way, but Ruben's going to have to play outside linebacker, Ronbo. I mean, it's over. The middle's sewn up.
Trey, you go put him at the Leo?
Ruben.
Hey,
Ronbo, they don't want the Ferrari. See, what we did was, can I analogize one thing for you real quick? Can I just drop a little?
Absolutely.
Is that okay? Okay, I appreciate the opportunity. Ruben in the middle line. See, what we got in the defense, we want to play fast lane, right? Yeah. Ruben was playing middle linebacker. So ride with me real quick. Ruben was playing middle linebacker. Well, when you ride in the middle lane, what you got to do? You can be cool, but you got to think a little bit. You got to worry about both sides of the lane. You can't go But when you get in that left lane, and that's what we want Ruben to do. We want him to get on the fast lane.
Yeah.
Where he don't that Ferrari on the fast lane. You see what I mean? Where he's not worried about who's where does he have to be in, but it's his responsibility.
Right.
You get out there, you cover that flat.
Yeah.
I bet not see a running back catch a pass.
Yeah.
In the flat, they're gonna get smacked all day.
Yeah.
I need you to be out there in the hook zone, just like a good, and I need you to occasionally rush the passer. That's what we need that Ferrari to do. Is that right? Right?
I like that.
Right?
I like that a lot.
Right? And you let Mr. 12 tackles in his rookie game, forced fumbling. I mean, Fred Weezy. I think it's official. I wanted to wait until, but it's Fred Weezy.
Did you
Everybody's
call it
worried about it.
Isn't that George? Didn't George call his wife Weezy?
Hey, it's Weezy. You know, it's easy. You know, we don't have to give him any. You know, we don't have to keep saying Patrick Willis. Just it's easy. I mean, the guy was out there single-handedly covering up for Brock Coyle, just missing every tackle. So
yeah.
Did you see? Can I say one thing offensively that I'm very upset about, and then we're gonna get out of here because I know the lines are high. But Marquise, I'm sorry that you're hurt. I mean, I drafted you on my fence. Nobody's hurt me. Like this personally affected me. But Richie James, I'm ready for some Richie James.
Yeah. Everybody
you know?
can't wait.
Yeah, I'm ready for some Richie James. You know, because Marquise, the one thing about those speed guys, everybody always says, you know, they just can't get help. Whatever.
Yeah. He's gonna miss some time.
So
he's already missing time.
Yeah. George Kittle, 2 touchdowns is a prediction. We're gonna win 27-17. They'll score a garbage time touchdown after we shut it down.
Yeah. Hey, in fact, hey Trey, who's gonna score the garbage time TD?
For the Lions? I hope it's Kerryon Johnson because I have him on my bench. But no, seriously though, I mean, it's just I'll be very honest with you, Ronbo. It's a lot of things that we got to clean up. A lot of turnovers. I'm concerned about Jimmy on the road, but we'll get that. We'll get into that another time.
Yeah, I really think, Trey, think about that for a minute, though. You got McGlinchey moving over to guard spot. I would have been concerned if I'm Jimmy, because he's not, that's the first time he's ever played that, and that probably got back to Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, Mike's going to move over to the guard. What? Has he played guard before?
What?
Don't worry about it. He's a big, strong guy. He'll be fine.
Man, that was the worst display. That was the worst display of offensive line play I've seen, and that's going to be our downfall this year. People don't understand that our guards are trash. Like we gave Lincoln Thomason an extension. You got to be kidding me! Like we can't run the ball, and we won't while we have these trash guards. We need 2 new guards next year.
But remember, Trey, last year Carlos, you know how bad he was. He didn't start running until about week 4, and then all of a sudden,
Ronbo, these guys are getting ragdolled. Did you see? They're getting ragdolled. Like we gotta go, man. They're getting. I mean, it's embarrassing. Like I'm seeing no push, and if it is push, it's in Jimmy's lap. Like,
oh God, Trey, no more illustration. You scared me, Trey. But I need your score though, Trey.
27-17 Niners. We're gonna have to outscore people this year and hope we can protect Jimmy.
Oh. The defense,
you know what I mean?
The defense.
Like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying it. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, 27-17, the defense is going to keep us in there. Yeah. But, with the dearth of talent up front on the offensive line, you can say what you want, Ronbo.
It'll get better, Trey. I'm promising you that. Because, Trey,
good news is,
in 3 weeks, Trey, I'm going to say, Tracy, I told you it's going to get better. I just want to be able to say that now.
All right? Please, I beg you. Yes, sir. Good night, man. Take care, my brother. And everybody be safe, man. And shout out to everybody on the East Coast, all the VA, all the North Carolina, all the South Carolina, especially.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys, because I heard you guys are going to be affected, but it seems like you're okay. So
look, we in Virginia, I'm in Richmond, and shout out to everybody that's close. But it's not hard yet. It's supposed to spin back around, but there's people down there, Ronbo, that, it really make you realize what's important. It really make you realize, like I was saying some things on Facebook, and it really just make you think, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a game, and we come together for a game. But,
true.
Yeah, it's like that. All right, my brother.
All right, fam. You stay safe. Be looking for you Sunday.
Hey,
all
everybody.
Right? All right.
All right, man.
All right. Good night, Trey. Thanks, Trey, and all the folks out on that area. Okay, Demille, I need a. Let's see, Demille, we got you. We had to remove you, but okay. So you had to phone in. I see. Okay, and Demille, and my apologies for Demille. Come on in, man.
Yes, sir, Ronbo.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, this is clear. Okay. So, all right. You should, but next time you zoom in, you should be okay because we made some adjustments. So, all right. Well,
okay, cool.
Demille,
cool.
Let us continue with some Demille thoughts on what is about to take place. Please.
Well, Ronbo, I do think that, this is a game we will win. I think it's a game that, we I don't see us losing this game. I'm not going to get overconfident because I do agree with some of the previous callers that, it could wind up being a little bit closer because, Detroit got embarrassed on, national TV. And, they got a sour taste in their mouth, too.
Yeah.
And, at this level of football, teams, every NFL team, you take what would we consider to be the sorriest team, but these are still professional guys. So they got a lot of pride. And, that being said, though, we should win this game. I'll go ahead and give you my score. My score was actually the score that Trey just said. I'm thinking 27-17, maybe 10 points. Could be even a smaller margin than that, but I'm thinking 27-17. But we got some guys, Ronbo, that we really got to have bounce back. I'm looking for bounce back games from Garcon.
Number one.
Looking at, got to have him back. Solomon Thomas, and I tell you something.
Next.
Yeah, Ronbo. It's embarrassing because I'm a diehard Stanford fan. I love watching those guys play, and I want to see them do well. I want to see, Garnett. He was just starting to come around, and he had that foot injury. Hopefully, it's nothing serious.
Yeah,
but,
it's a toe. He'll be okay.
Yeah. So I need Solomon to really, get mad and just show what he can do, and I think he will, now will it be, hopefully it'll be this game coming up, but, so I want to see a repeat performance of, a repeat defensive effort by Buckner, but especially Fred Warner, because I feel like Fred Warner has a very unique opportunity right now to really solidify himself in this defense and really be a rising star in the NFL. This is his shot right here. If he can have, a back-to-back game where he's really producing like that, man, we just might have something really special.
But you know what, though? With Elijah Lee in there, he won't have to work quite as hard. I think Lee will take a little workload. So if he still has double-digit tackles at the end of this game, that means he is for real. Whew, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Elijah's going to get his.
Yeah. And I want to see that, because I know we got a young squad now, and but I want to see it. I want to see these guys really do well. And I think that, this game is an important game because, this is a game, when you think about it, it could be a springboard. You get that win and you get that confidence back and you get that winning feeling back. And next thing you know, you go into the next game with Kansas City and you've already got Ruben coming back and Fred Warner. If he does well, in the second game, then, Fred Warner's feeling very confident. And and it's just the perfect stage. And then too, I need Breda and Alfred Morris to step up and play with some confidence. I really need that. Okay. I need to see those two guys get it together and get that running game going. Because if the running game is going, that's going to open up the passing game. That's going to make it easier on Jimmy G.
He can do everything out of play action. Yep. Because Kyle wants to do everything out of play action anyway. That's what he wants to do. Because if he can do that, now the defense is guessing on every snap. And, because I don't want Jimmy standing back there waiting for the offensive lines, got to try to hold out. I'm getting so tired of that. I said, you know what? Every defense in the league now has a bunch of monsters up front. You can hold people back for a minute, but you can't hold them back on every play. He shouldn't be standing there all the time anyway.
Yeah. And with Jimmy G, I have not lost faith in him at all. I need him to just be what he was, last year. And he still got it. It was one game, and even the best players have had bad games, But I think Jimmy G will be okay. You just got to get that confidence back and get that attitude back. And I'm not so upset with seeing him get upset like that, like he did in the last game. As long as it as long as it doesn't spill over into the sidelines and you see them arguing, now that's a problem. But if you just see him, you know, as long as it don't do that, I'm good.
Yeah, can't have a loss of composure. Yeah, I know. Cannot. Yeah, don't lose composure. Stay out there. Keep focused on the job at hand, and let's go. Because you know, you could have choked George Kittle when he dropped that touchdown.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about that one in the back of the end zone. That one that was wide open. Because you're going to be wide open guys on that offense all the time. Catch the ball. This is how we win.
Wasn't it the Kendrick Bourne slip up where he really just kind of went off for a moment? Wasn't that the one? I thought that was the one. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, Kendrick Bourne slipped and fell. He ran the wrong route, and then he came back. Yeah, that was him. They'll get it right.
Yeah.
DeMille, I tell you what, we will talk about this Sunday and probably have nothing but good things to say about DeMille. I mean, not DeMille, but we always have good things to say about DeMille. I mean, good things to say about Kendrick Bourne. And
Ronbo.
Thomas, we got a list of people who are going to say good things about this Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
When the game, I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to try to zoom in on Sunday, and I'm going to try to zoom in front of my inflatable lawn helmet and my 49ers flag outside.
Oh,
I'm going to be celebrating.
Love it! Love it! And be wearing 56. You got a 56 jersey too, don't you?
You know I do, Ronbo. But I'm
that's
Dwight Clark
Be wearing
Sunday.
that 56.
What I'm going to do 56 when we do Kansas City, but I'm wearing Dwight Clark on Sunday though.
Okay, that's right. Well, you got to do that in front of the inflatable helmet twice, then, because it's after this Sunday. It's Reuben time. The return of Mrs. Foster's baby boy. Can't wait.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I will see you there.
All right, have a good night, Empire.
Yeah.
People in North Carolina, stay safe.
Yes. Good night, DeMille. And let's go ahead and check out James. James!
Hey, Ronbo, how you doing, man?
James, how you doing? Oh, no, you're in Jersey, so you're okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I'm still keeping everybody down there in prayer because I got family in the beginning of South Carolina around Charleston all the way down to the Georgia line. So, you know, that's big rough. Shout out to all them places in North Carolina there. And, you know, I hope and pray everybody can be safe and hopefully no one else will have any devastating losses. There's been some, but by the grace of God, you know, I just hope that the good thing about it is starting to lose strength, but it's still staying around. But if it's going to stay around, I hope and pray it continues to weaken more. That's the main thing. So
that's the main thing. Stop that rain.
Yeah, man. But you know, I'm just listening to it, man, and I've been telling. I think I said it to you on your show earlier, right after the preseason, and even in the preseason. That guy Najee Toran. Let me tell you something. That dude is a pretty good one. He played on the left side. Every time the starters came out, Najee Toran came in that left side on Lake and Tomlinson, and I'm curious about that because they played him on the left side the whole preseason basically, and then now he's going to start on the right side at guard. And from my point of view, every time McNichols and Jeffrey Wilson got on that perimeter behind him, they were picking up yards. He was blowing holes wide open. I mean, this kid, and I was a little afraid when, you know, they cut him, but I think in the cuts, they kind of already tell him, look, we're going to sign you to the practice squad. So, you know, we're asking you not to let another team, you know, go after you. So that's I got a lot of faith in him. And I'm going to tell you something. With Marquise going down, I do believe this is going to open the door for Richie James. And I'm going to tell you something. I think that we're going to see a wrinkle or two in our offense because of Jerick McKinnon going down. Because with a wideout like Richie James, you can basically run some of the same plays that Kansas City is running with Tyreek Hill. And I think Kyle might actually try that because now if you got Richie James to the right of Jimmy Garoppolo and he's coming in motion. Now Matt Breida goes from the left side of Garoppolo back over to the right side, and James is in motion. The defense is sitting there like, what is going on? You know, and I'm going to tell you, one of the staples I noticed that I think is going to bode well for us in that Kansas City game, and I know we got the Lions coming up this weekend, but most of those plays that they ran with Tyreek Hill, the offense is going in the opposite direction. That's how they sell in the play. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to say this much. I love Fred Warner. I'm liking Elijah Lee. But when 56 suits up next weekend, by the grace of God, I want them to run that jet sweep with Tyreek Hill. Because believe me, when they meet, it's going to be like the famous rubber meeting the famous road. Okay? With Reuben Foster coming downhill at Tyreek Hill and Tyreek Hill running on an angle out the backfield. It's going to be a bad collision. Like one car didn't have enough gas and the other truck didn't have no brakes. Okay? That's what it's going to look like. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and Ruben's good at reading that stuff before it takes off, right?
I'm trying to tell you. And this Sunday, we got to really bounce back because it's time. You know, we went out there a little over too anxious, and I've looked at a lot of the highlights, and I realized that second interception that Garoppolo threw, you know, Richie James kind of stumbled when he was going to make when he was going to slant. And the ball was basically to him, but if you look at it, he was kind of stumbling.
Wait a minute, are you talking about you're talking about Kendrick Bourne?
No. He stumbled on that one. I'm talking about when Jimmy G threw the pass to Dante Pettis.
Oh,
no,
Dante.
Pettis.
Okay, because you said
he
Richie
threw
James.
It to Dante. No, I'm sorry. He threw it to Dante Pettis, and Xavier Rhodes intercepted the ball.
Oh, yeah. Jimmy put the ball in the wrong place. Yeah.
Are you sure? Because if you look at the play kind of closely, I could be wrong. I thought that Pettis stumbled like maybe two feet right before he went to put his arms out. Now, I could be wrong.
He may have.
But that's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, well, you know what? You may be right, because the fact is, Pettis was out to the left, to the right of Rhodes, and Rhodes picked that off. I thought the ball might have been behind him, but you could be right. I didn't see that whole thing develop. So
it seemed, in the anticipation, even with Kendrick Bourne ran the wrong route.
Let's not even get into that. Kendrick knows better than that. And I don't know what he's thinking. But
please, Ronbo, I done called a 2-minute headache talking about that. But anyway, Sunday, by the grace of God. Anyway, Sunday, this is our time to bounce back. I think Kyle is going to add a new dimension in this game, in the offense, because of Richie James. I think that Kyle has got it. I noticed he was a scratch last week. But hands down, this has been your best receiver in the preseason. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Pettis. Pettis is great. But so is Richie James, because Richie James ain't missed a ball, ain't had a PBU in the preseason.
True.
Against cornerbacks that are professionals in the NFL.
James, you know what I'm going to have to do, though? I need to get your score.
Man. I know you're about to cut me. That's okay.
No. Just because I don't want to miss your score, though.
I'm gonna say
all good points as usual.
I'm gonna say 33-10.
33-10. Man, it's James.
Jimmy G puts up between 3 to 4 touchdowns.
Ooh.
And I will say that he may have 400 yards, and I do believe that Kyle Shanahan will implement that jet sweep with Richie James, because he's a different specimen from Marquise Goodwin. But if you do that, that's going to open up the lanes for Breida as well as Morris. Okay?
All right.
The 49er fans believe. And it was the first game. We got 15 more to go.
There you go.
I'm confident in our whole squad.
Yeah.
Niner Empire, Niner for life. Thank you, Ronbo, for what you do, man.
James. Appreciate you, fam.
All right, man.
We'll see you Sunday. All right. Now remember, guys, we Mods, make sure let's not take shots at the callers, guys, please. All right. Thank you. You know I appreciate it though. All right. I know you're having fun, but it's kind of mean. All right. Let's go to the. Where is he located? Oh, he's in front of his TV. I thought he was standing out in front. It's Roberto.
What up, Ronbo? What up?
Hey, fam.
What up?
You look awful
What
comfortable,
up,
man.
man?
And Roberto, I know why you're wearing the shades, man, because you know the future's looking so bright. You need to wear shades.
Look.
I see that. All right, Roberto.
He got all the bitches.
Roberto, remember your mic's real powerful. You can just leave it right there by his side. Yeah.
I said that he got. It's because he got all the bitches, you know.
Hey, Roberto, you need to call Stephen A. Smith up like y'all mean, man. You guys should just go to work on it.
Hey, Ronbo, I should be like this. I'm gonna come on the TV. I'm gonna be like, hey, Stephen A. Smith, Mister, can't stay off the weed. and I'm gonna be like, oh, I hear you talking shit about Jimmy G, huh? You mad because you can't get no girl. Your wife left you. Because your wife left your ass, and you be like, oh, Jimmy, Mr. Porn Star, Jimmy, and all this crap. And I'm gonna be like, and he should be quiet because he's always talking crap.
Yeah.
And you know what? He should go have a sit down, sip your damn coffee, and go join your girlfriend, Mr. Skip.
Hey, Roberto, Roberto, say that part again about how does he say, "Kick, stay off that weed."
He's like, you can't stay off the weed.
You sound
can't stay off the weed.
Like him. Hey, Roberto, but listen, Roberto, I got to get the 49er business because we're going to run out of time here. But Roberto, I need to know as to what score are we going to have this weekend?
I say it's going to be 50-7.
50-7. Roberto.
Yeah, 50-7.
Do like that. You know, people don't understand. The 49ers are probably going to take out all the frustrations on this team. So I would not be surprised. 50-7 at home in front of the Levi Stadium crowd. They're going, Roberto, they're going to be pumped. Pumped.
Oh, yeah.
50-7 is about.
Yeah, and then we're going to be like, go home, you little lions. Go home, you little bitches. Bye.
Oh, it'll be a pleasure. But you know what? I'm not even mad at that team, though, Roberto. How do you feel about? Because I don't have any hate for the Lions. They've never been a threat to us. There's never been any situation where you can really get mad at them. You know, you look at the Raiders, the Rams, the Seahawks, the Cowboys. These are teams that we all hate. We all agree hate. But that team ain't did nothing to us. We win this game. It's no big deal. So, but we need to win it, though. Yeah.
Man, and Stephen A. Smith, shut the hell up, Stephen A. Smith. Go join your girlfriend. Skip.
You can tell. Roberto watches Stephen A. lot.
No, Skip. No, Stephen A. Shut the hell up.
You'll never do it, Roberto.
Hey, Ronbo. Ronbo.
I'm listening.
Hey.
What? Yeah.
I'm like, no, Stephen A. Smith, shut the hell up, all right?
Roberto, you got to call in, man. And
shut the hell up, Stephen A.
I want to see how long he stays on the phone.
Shut the hell up. I'm a damn sick. Shut the hell up. Go join your girlfriend, your boyfriend. Skip. Y'all make a beautiful little couple. Shut out there, both of you little bitches. I'm gonna sit down, cause I'm coming to your stupid ass office. I'm gonna explode your little ass. And everybody talking shit on my Jimmy G. Shut the hell up, cause I'm coming. Talk one more shit on my Jimmy G. She's gonna be I'm gonna come for your ass, me and the whole empire. We coming for you, stupid little shit. Stephen A. Smith, take me out the way. Shit.
He does that so well.
And you know what, kid? Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up, kid. Shut the hell up one more time. Talk shit. Shut up. Skip. Give it a man. Take me out the way.
Roberto, I need for you.
Like you need some more coffee, man.
I got to record all this so we can put this the best of Roberto.
Yeah, record it and send it to Stephen A. So all the whole world can see it. Yeah, all the whole world can see it. And Stephen A. gets fired from his stupid little office or home with your boyfriend.
Roberto, I gotta go. I tell you what though, when we see you Sunday after the game, we can really get buck wild, right?
Yeah. I got my glasses. Cause you're gonna get a big, fat-ass, beautiful W.
The Gucci 49, not just
a
the 49.
beautiful W coming. We coming.
Roberto.
Yeah.
We can get wound up. Roberto, I'll see you Sunday, fam. Yeah, have a good night.
All right. Well, Ronbo. Money game for live. Let it go. And Stephen A. Shut the hell up, boy. I'm watching you. Shut up, Y'all mean, Mr. Y'all mean, call your ass. And one more time. Hey, Y'all mean. Call him one more time. Tell him to shut the hell up, all right? Y'all mean, all right? Or I'm going to send my heart to hawk your damn ass up. I'm going to send my heart to hug your little ass, turn you to the sky, and throw you to the damn wild shit.
No!
Yeah, Ronbo.
Fib, I got to go,
all right, Ronbo. Peace out, man.
All right.
See you Sunday, all right? Peace out, Ronbo.
See you Sunday. Night, Roberto.
I'm out.
Yes. You got to love his energy. Roberto, the dude has got plenty of juice. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's go to... Was it... Hey, Demetria! Wait a whole second. Wait, let me get this right, man.
What up, Ronbo? It's your boy. What's good, bro? How you feeling, man?
Demetrius, man, I'm feeling awesome, man, because, like, I have a good feeling about this game at home, no matter what. It wouldn't matter if the Vikings was coming in or anybody else. The 49ers, they go stop messing up. And Solomon Thomas had a good talking to with his therapist. He knows he cannot continue to do things like he did. George Kittle was on the jugs machine.
Not, man.
Yeah, George Kittle's on the jugs machine.
He better not. Yeah, they gotta know, man. When they on the field, Ronbo, they on the clock, man. They gotta stop playing around, man.
Damn right.
Fuck that, man. Niggas, man. We can't do it, man. We gotta tighten up on all aspects, man. That was a sloppy game.
Ooh.
But you know what though? I give us credit for trying. You know what I mean? That's supposedly the best defense in the league. So the best D-line in the league.
And Demetrius, they played the worst they played all year, and they still only lost by 8. That says a lot about them, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, so you got to give it up. First game, first contest, they gave us the best D-line in the league? Come on, man. Best defense in the league? Come on. And give these other dudes soft schedules, but I ain't complaining. They all grown, man, but they got to tighten it up, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it, but...
You should.
But definitely we got a chance this Sunday, though, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Make the mistakes last week. Yeah. That whooping might have been a good thing. Now the 49ers know, okay, y'all can't just go on last year. You got to come out and play ball. Yeah, we see that now.
Yeah,
Let's
definitely.
Go. Yeah.
That's a wake-up call. Like, you know, like when you was younger, or myself, you get in trouble when you was younger. You get that ass whooping and you straighten up. Because you don't want to feel that no more, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So hopefully they learn from it. Wipe their nose, wipe up all their wounds and cuts. Get it together. And fucking go tell Detroit a new asshole. Not that way, but no homo, but we're going to whoop their ass. Hopefully. And I think Jimmy G going to have a career day, though. I think he is.
Yeah, he's going to be on target. He's just got to relax. He's out there thinking, I think, Demetrius. I see him thinking more than like last year. He was just go, 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 go. But now he's thinking because he learned a new offense. So I guess we need to be a little patient with him in the new offense because I thought he'd just be ready to go.
Yeah, definitely. I ain't gonna go at him like that. It's the first game, man. Like I said, they put us against the best defense in the league.
Good.
So that's just the way the NFL trying to say, all right, let's see how good you really are. We're gonna put you up against these guys. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what they were thinking too. I bet you're right. Listen, let's give Jimmy G the best defense in the NFL to start the season and see if he's still as good as he was last year. Dirty dogs. They could have gave us that game at game 4, game 5. They have to give us game 1.
Exactly. So they don't want him to build his confidence and us get a roll on it and be undefeated. So let's give them the best. You know what I'm saying? Man,
that's
they be pissing me off, man. And that's what I'm saying. We're gonna lick our wounds and we're gonna go at him Sunday, man. I think he's gonna have a.
You mean like Dante? You got to lick your and clean yourself up. You know, Dante Pettis, the kitty celebration.
Oh yeah, that's he's the next one. Ah man, he's the next one. Him and Richie James and Trent Taylor, man. I'm telling you. Like I told you before, Ronbo, the young guns, man. Look, Richie James. Hopefully, he do what Goodwin can do, but I think because he's younger, so and he's fresh, so he's gonna ball out. I think San Fran found the gem in him.
Yeah.
Like God forbid anything go wrong with Goodwin, they could plug him right in. Or God forbid anything go wrong with Trent Taylor, they could plug him right in the slot.
Yeah.
You saw the game AJ Green had last night in the slot. Like, come on.
Wow. 3. God, yeah. I didn't. Damn. AJ wasn't he doing something there? My God.
Man, he looked like the second coming of Jerry Rice last night. I said, holy shit.
TD. So what? 3 times.
Man,
so, you know.
He's a free agent coming up, right? Or did he sign an extension?
Well, he probably will now if he didn't.
I hope not. Shit. I hope they go on the losing streak. Just so we could.
You know what? But I'm going to have to get a score from you because tonight is Friday night. This is a new segment here. It's You Make the Call.
Yo, man. My dude that was just on, he's a trip, bro. I love watching him.
Yeah.
Yo, man.
All energy. He said 50, though. I'm going to keep it a buck, Ronbo. I'm going to go 44-10. All right. 44-10.
44-10. Yeah, man, that's my score.
All right.
That's my score, man. I think we're gonna put that work in because if you think about it, though, not that I know you got to lose time and all that. I got to lose time, but if you think about it, who went up against Matt Patricia's defense in practice every day for 3 years, man? 4 years.
Right? Yes,
Jimmy
G. You know that works.
So he know that shit like the back of his hand. He know how to get in there and out, man. He gonna chill. Watch, man.
I know.
12 different receivers on the drive. Watch, man. Like first drive, man. 12 different receivers. I bet you. Telling you, career day, man. 44-10, Ronbo. That's my score, man.
There you go. And I got it, Demetrius. But tell you what.
Yes, sir, Ronbo.
I'll look for you Sunday, okay?
Nah, I'll be there, Ronbo. I got off too, so I'll be there. Definitely.
All right. Looking forward to it.
All right, Ronbo. You have a good night, man. Enjoy your night.
Thanks, Demetrius. You too. All right.
Nah, no doubt, brother. All right.
Yeah. We go to Psycho Sid. See, I don't know what to call Sid, Psycho or Psycho or Sid. Which one? Because I like calling him Psycho. I usually call him Sid because, you know. P.S. Psycho Sid. Did we lose him? Could be having some issues with Zoom in today. I'm not sure. Okay. Sid will probably be back, I guess. Let us go to. And Jesus My King says, I wonder if we will see the shirtless Yamin or clothed. You know what? This time of day, he's probably off. If he's off, he's in bed. Area code 512. Austin, Texas. Hello, Austin, Texas. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Hello. And who is this?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, hi.
Yes.
Yeah. My name is Max. I'm
Max.
from Austin. I'm a big 49ers fan.
All right. Great. All right,
Hi.
Max. Well, Max, welcome to the program, man. As you know, this is Friday night. We like to do is collect scores and reason as to why you think they're going to win or lose. What are you thinking, Max?
I'm definitely thinking we're going to win this one. I think I'm going to go like 27-14 Niners. I think they're going to win this one, especially at home.
Yeah.
I'm actually interested to see how many people are going to show up because it's been kind of depressing last few years. Not many people
Max,
in the stadium.
Okay. You know what? I think those seats are selling a little better this year. You know, Jimmy G started selling tickets as late as last December. The 49ers, I've got a feeling if you wanted to get a seat now, you probably couldn't.
Yeah. Probably, yeah. But hard to fly all the way down there, you know.
Yeah, I know, and especially not be able to get in, right? You got to buy that ticket in advance, so never fly in without getting your ticket first. But yeah, 49ers should be ready. And Max, it shouldn't be the other team last couple of years, actually 2015, 2016. It was all about the Dallas Cowboys filling up our place, the Hawks fans. The Patriots came out, big showing. You've seen a little bit of red in the stands. Otherwise, it was the other team's colors. Green Bay. It was embarrassing, Max. You make a good point. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Whose house
I've been
is
really
this?
interested. I've been looking around for that because, I feel like it sounds cheesy, but I think that with more fans in the stadium, like, it's just a better atmosphere in general. Easier to win at home, especially. But actually, I've been listening for a while, and I actually wanted to say something, if that's all right, about last game.
Sure.
And about what actually Stephen A. Smith had to say. So I listened to both of his thingies, and although I don't agree with most of the stuff he says, and I think he's very, very critical, especially just our first games against like pretty much the number one defense in the entire league. I do think that we've been kind of quick to kind of take Jimmy G as our savior and everything. And although I want to believe that he's like going to be good, and I know he can be good, he has a lot of potential to develop. I think that it's important to also like be able to criticize our players as well. Just make sure to keep them in check and everything, so that they don't get like trying to explain it like I don't know. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, big headed. No. Yeah, you know what, Jimmy. You're right. We got too excited because of, and it's mostly from riding the momentum from last year, and he looked like a miracle worker. Because at that point, we're a team that was what were we 1-9? So Jimmy comes along, and all of a sudden we become a formidable team. We can compete with other teams. We're winning games. So you look at him as bigger than life, right? So now he's digesting Kyle Shanahan's offensive playbook, and it's not going as quickly, I think, as we thought. He's going to take a few minutes because remember, Matt Ryan took a whole year to actually get comfortable in Kyle's offense. Jimmy G has more talent, raw talent, than Matt does. So that means even if we go through a subpar year with Jimmy, he's still going to be a pretty good quarterback. This is the last year when teams have a chance to actually beat Jimmy Garoppolo in my book, because next year it's over. Garoppolo takes over the NFL. And this won't be, that's not an exaggeration. He's got that it factor. He's just got to get it all down and incorporate it be natural with it. Because I've seen some moments when I think he wasn't really natural as he was last season. I attribute that to him learning a new playbook. But we'll see.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And I also think he should definitely take like better throws in general. I think someone just like even Kyle just going up to him and saying like, "Hey man, if the pass isn't there, like don't force it," because I feel like I saw a lot of like him being kind of pressured to get the ball off, get more yards, and like really, I mean, you're obviously going to have rather have like a fourth down where you got a punt rather than an interception. You give them really good field position. So, yeah.
We got to add some balance to the offense. We got to get some run going so he's not put in those third and long situations. That is the suicide of any offense. You keep putting your quarterback in third and long, everybody knows what's coming. He's got to start making he's got to force throws. He's got no options, you know?
Right.
We'll see.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway,
but also
Max.
Erik McKinnon getting
Anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go. And I tell you what, I'll be looking for you Sunday now that you got us. All right?
All right. Yeah, I'll be there.
All right. Have a good night, Max.
All right.
There's Max out of Austin, Texas. All right, Phil. Hey, let us go to Kenny.
Ronbo! What's up?
Kenny, man. Listen, we decided on Fridays to go ahead and tube up and go ahead and find out what the scores are from everybody. So, Kenny, I know, knowing you, this is going to be the immaculate prediction.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 20-6.
Whoa!
They ain't
defense
no
comes
touchdown.
to play. Yeah, that's all they're gonna get. Field goals.
Yep, 2 field goals. That's it. 20-6, and I'm gonna say Pettis gets a touchdown, and maybe George Kittle. And I don't know, man. I was. What's up?
No, I say George owes us. George had a great game last week. He was awesome, but he should have made that catch. That was the easiest play he had all day. So he owes us. So yeah.
Yeah. So man, I put in the chat earlier. I was like, man, this is a big game for Garoppolo because this is going to show us who he really is.
Yeah.
After a loss, his first loss of his entire career. So.
Right.
You know, yeah, we're going to see how he is and what he's made of and how he comes out and performs and takes it. You know what I mean? So either he comes out pissed off and better, or he comes out with his head down and doesn't play well. But,
I don't think it's in him, though, Kenny. I can't imagine him at any one moment being not confident no matter what it is. Because you know how he said, even when he was a kid, when he lost to his older brothers, he always expected to win. When they beat him, he's like, what? You beat me? I'm Jimmy G.
Jimmy G, baby. It's a G thing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how he reacts to this loss. And I'm looking forward to seeing Pettis out there, man. He looked good last game. And man. Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm not over gloating him, but I think we might have ourselves a nice receiver on our hands.
Oh, no doubt about it. It's like we were saying earlier, and I was wondering if anybody saw what I was saying. There exists no cornerback in the NFL that could actually cover him. If you're running routes down the field, he can drop you like a bad habit anytime during the route he wants. Did you notice that? I mean, I says, wow, look at that. Everybody looks the same. He gets double teamed. The same with the double teams. They're going one way, Pettis is going the other. I keep looking at, how does he do that? That is amazing. So we'll see it again this week. Try to figure it out.
Yeah. Hey, man, I want to give a shout out to Mike the Hitman Hart, man. He was in the hospital a few days ago.
Yeah.
Surgery. And shout out to Mike the Hitman, the Hart Foundation, and Hit Squad, baby. And Night Out Fan Club, Ronbo Sports, A1 since day one.
Yeah, thanks.
13-3, because we got Jimmy G.
13-3 as we got Jimmy G. I got your rhythm now, boy. I got it. Get it. All right, get it. I'll look for you Sunday. Oh, shucks. We caught him awake. Nighthawk, do you know? One of the things I enjoy the most is when we call you, is we catch you passed out and you forgot to turn your phone off.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
Yeah, Nighthawk, you know how much I enjoy that. You got to do that every now and then, man. Nighthawk, it's prediction night. And Nighthawk, wait a minute. That sweater, is that a 49er sweater? Oh, that's a lot of red in there. All right. Is it getting cold? Hey, it's getting cold out there, huh?
No, it's a t-shirt. It's not a full sleeve.
Was that okay? Yeah. Well, Nighthawk, as I say, we're making predictions here, and it's about this weekend. Are we going to beat the Lions? And if so, Nighthawk, what will be the final score and why?
To me, I think it's going to be 27.
Right? 27 for us. Am I right?
No, I said 22-7.
Oh, 22-7. All right. Hey, Nighthawk, that's not a lot of points. 20. You think it's the best we're going to be able to do, huh?
I mean, see, I don't want to get my hope up.
That's a good point. This way, no matter what else they do, you can feel good about it. Because they did let us down last week.
I'm saying, like, if they do go for 20, I was wrong. But like I said, I can't. I did that before against the Vikings, and what happened?
Got a whooping.
Yeah.
We got a whooping.
So I'm not sure. Detroit is sucky, but I'm not. That's why I'm going to say 20-7.
Yeah. Good thing is, though, Nighthawk, what are the chances of a team playing 2 sucky games in a row? So you figure, I think we sucked the first week as far as a lot of things we should have did on offense. And Detroit sucked, period. Offense and defense.
Yeah.
So,
but I don't want to get my hope up.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just wondering, who's the maddest? Is the 49ers more mad, or are the Lions mad? Are they coming in with pumped up?
I think the 49ers are mad because I think Shanahan they're mad. They're not happy.
Yeah. So there should be no relaxation by either team, especially the 49ers. That's why I think we might have the edge. 49ers, don't lose 2 games in a row, because if you're thinking about going to the playoffs like you was a few weeks ago, you can't just keep losing games. You got to win 1 out of 2.
You know what?
Yeah.
People need to stop getting mad at Garoppolo.
I know. It's his salary. Everybody thinks you get paid that much money, you're supposed to be unstoppable. He's got to have some help out there. You can't drop passes in the end zone. If you're on the 1-yard line, get your butt in the end zone, Alfred Morris. I know you just started, but come on. If your arms are sweaty, call timeout.
Stop bringing up Butterfinger.
Yeah. Whew. He said his arms were sweaty from the humidity.
I agree with Roberto.
Who?
Roberto.
Oh, Roberto, yeah. You like 50-7? No. You already gave him 20-7.
What's the name? What's that dude name from Fourth Aid?
Oh, Stephen A. Stephen A. Screaming Stephen
A. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Oh, that's because Stephen A. is the one who's smoking that weed.
Yeah, he is smoking that shit. Roberto's right. He's smoking that shit.
And putting it in his salad. Sprinkle some in his tomato sauce.
But like I said, I'm not going to hate Detroit because they didn't do anything wrong, because I don't like Seattle, number one. I don't like Seattle. I hate Cowboys. I hate Cardinals. And I hate the Rams. But Detroit didn't do anything to us.
Yeah, I know, right? It's kind of hard to be mad at them. Nobody even talks smack. Have you ever heard? Have you ever talked to anybody talking smack about the Lions? Nobody. I've never ran into a Lions fan that says, "Oh, man, you 49ers suck, man. We're coming to get you." I've never heard that kind of conversation from them.
I don't. I never heard Detroit fans talk like that.
So, yeah, it's hard to get fired up about this game.
But Oakland, I definitely hit the ass.
Beat that silver and black ass every chance you get. And the Rams. Oh, the Rams. Anyway, Nighthawk, before we start getting off into this, because you know how much we hate them, we got to go.
Yeah, okay.
And,
I'm out. People, before I go, people need to stop picking on Garoppolo, because I'm coming for their asses.
Oh, I like that attitude.
About Garoppolo, I'm going to fuck them up.
Whoa! All right. And let me get a holler out.
You know what?
It's feeling.
Go Niners. Nighthawk is out.
I guess. All right, Night have a good night. I gotta give him a holler anyway. Night the swelling has gone down too. That's kind of funny walking around with a swollen up neck only in one place. It's not muscle in the neck, it's swollen up. Daryl Green. Come on in here, Daryl Green.
Long time, boy. How you
doing? Daryl, I'm doing fine. I'm waiting for this Sunday. So, Daryl, I'm hoping by third quarter, the stress is over, and we're just sitting back saying things like, man, what was we worried about? We got this game. We got Ruben coming back next week to pair him up with Fred Warner.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, how many tackles? It's third quarter. How many tackles Fred Warner got? 15 tackles. You gonna tell me that boy ain't going to the Pro Bowl? You know, we're gonna be talking major poo-poo, right?
yeah. Him and Ruben together, it's gonna be, it's gonna be dangerous.
But Darryl, what do you think, man? Because I need scores, predictions. I need why, you star players, name all that stuff. What are you thinking?
Okay, well, we played them trashy ass Vikings. I think we all together we put up how much, like 40-something points.
Could have.
We would have scored all that.
You mean left on the table? Yeah, we left all that on the table.
Yeah. Sorry, I think we're gonna take it out on Detroit. I think Jimmy gonna ball because he mad. He was mad, when he threw them. Yeah, so I say we're gonna go up 41 to. I get him to, I don't know, 20.
Give him 20. Because the defense will start to relax after a while. Yeah. I bet you one thing. You ain't gonna see nobody dropping no passes this week. Watch. They'll be catching. They'll be making miracle catches.
Yeah, because Kyle got on them real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was screaming on the side. I seen that.
I know.
Mad, boy.
He expects more, and he should get more too. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Catch the ball.
I think Richie James gonna play.
No, he is. Yeah, he's gonna be pinned. He's gonna be on the roster. Yeah, he's gonna be activated.
Oh, okay. Well, it's over then if he on there.
We all got faith in Richie.
He don't miss no balls.
But you know what's really funny?
Yeah, Richie gonna ball.
Only one guy is missing from the roster. It's Marquise Goodwin. I haven't heard anything about Kendrick Bourne. We'll see on game day. If he's activated or not. Kind of interesting. Because I'm counting Garcon, Taylor, 1, 2. Garcon, Taylor, Richie James, Dante Pettis. That's 4.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe.
I think everybody going, I don't know. What's his name? Zeus, he going to ball.
Who?
The fullback we got?
Oh, of course.
He's going to ball. I think he's going to have a touchdown.
Yeah, Juice comes close every time, too. He makes those plays deep downfield, but as he's running toward the end zone, they come and catch him. Boy, Juice needs a little more speed.
That's all.
He'd have 2 touchdowns. That's okay. He gets us down close. That's the third.
Yeah, man, I can't wait, boy. So, that's my score, though.
There you go. All right.
All right. Yeah, but I got to get back to work, so I was just calling because I ain't called in a while to see how you was doing.
And we appreciate that, Daryl, because when you listen too long, we do wonder what happened. So, because we know the wife is a Dallas Cowboy fan, and she may have, put you out,
Yeah. So, all right, let me get that holler.
All right. Wait a minute. A little lubrication there. Niners! Here's it, Daryl. I'll see you Sunday.
All right. I'll see you Sunday. All right. You take care.
You too, fam.
All right.
And we go to area code. We go to area code is 916 Sacra Tomato. Hey, Sacramento! Yes.
Ronbo?
Yeah, there you are. Yes. And who is this?
This is Oath.
Sorry, this is my first time calling in, and
wait. No,
I've been a fan.
Wait, did you say your name is Os?
Yeah, O's.
Os.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
That's easy to remember.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is my first time calling in, and I've been I've been following you since I guess since the game before Jimmy G started. So ever since then I've been listening to your show. So, but anyway, I just wanted to say I was at the game at Minnesota, and so I saw I actually saw how the crowd was actually kind of getting to the Niners. They started that skull. Yeah, they started that skull chant, and I'm not sure if it was the nerves, if it was the first game of the season, or something. But
or that stupid horn.
Yeah, exactly. Like it just seemed like the inexperience, on the team maybe kind of contributed to maybe the nerves getting to them, and just because I think you said this before. I mean, the Vikings, they're the top defense, but if the Niners didn't do such fluky stuff, dropping passes that they never drop. I mean, Garcon, he never drops passes,
right?
And Alfred Morris fumbling at the 1 yard line. None of that ever happens. But if none of that fluky stuff ever happened, just think about it. The score was we scored 16 points. If none of that fluky stuff ever happened, it would be the same score as what we put up on the Jags last year.
Exactly.
So just think about that.
Oh, good point.
It would be
thought about
it
that
would
last
be the
week.
same score.
Mm-hmm.
And people are talking about Jimmy G, and it was a bad game for him. I was like, if the receivers actually did their job and actually caught those passes, things that we know that they could do, he would have had 3 touchdowns. He would have 4 touchdowns. Like this is so. I'm not really worried about that. I do have to say that looking at what happened when Goodwin went down, you could tell that when Pettis went in, Kyle at that time was unable to adjust for the fact that Goodwin went down. So Pettis was running routes that Goodwin was meant to do. So I think that's the reason why we saw a little bit of inconsistency between Jimmy and Pettis, at least in the beginning, and also, the right side of the guard. It's just, I think a lot of the reactions that we got from that game was a little bit overblown just because Pettis was running routes that Goodwin was supposed to do. I mean, after the half, you could tell that, okay, Kyle was able to make routes specifically for Pettis, but originally that's what Pettis was doing. He was running routes that Goodwin was supposed to do. They're accounting for the fact of, Person and Garnett to be there, but they were taken out. So, I think a lot of the reaction from the last game was overblown. And I think this week in practice, now that we know for a fact that Pettis is going to be the starter, and we know that Richie James is going to be activated, and Jimmy G, they're going to be building that chemistry. They're going to be Kyle Shanahan. He's going to be putting in a game plan where they are specifically putting in routes that will, favor Pettis, because Pettis, like, no one is as fast as Goodwin. Like, let's just say that no one is going to be as fast as Goodwin. But Pettis, he will get open. Pettis will get open. Richie James will damn for sure get open. That guy is a gamer. We already know that. So, but the thing is, what we need is for Jimmy G to have chemistry with these receivers, just get used to them. We need to figure out something. The only thing I'm concerned about is the run game. I'm in favor of Le'Veon Bell. A lot of people disagree with me, but I just, if we solidified that run game, I really think that will be the thing that will take us to the next level. Because you know what?
I just want to say this about that, though. So you know what? You've got to get that offensive line, because, as I say, last year Carlos Hyde was beating up the backs of mountains of humanity for about the first 3 weeks, as I remember, and then all of a sudden the offensive line started to do a little better job. You got to have an offensive line to get a running back to work, or else he's going to get killed. Look at Zeke. You remember the first year Zeke came in? Oh, didn't he gain 150 yards against us? I see. These guys have got to have a line, or else they're not going anywhere. That goes for Le'Veon or anybody else. The offensive line has got to do their jobs, and when we see that happen, we're going to see a better run game.
Did you know anything about Cooper, or did you know anything? Hey. Why did we, get rid of?
They asked Kyle about that today. Was it? Yeah, the press conference. Kyle says, report. I think it was. I forget the guy from Sacramento Bee. Anyway, I could tell it was his voice. He says, have you considered maybe signing Jonathan Cooper back? And Kyle says, no. There were some players that just outperformed him, and that's why we let him go. That's why we did what we did. Kyle had that serious face on because, you could tell Kyle doesn't want to hear it. Kyle's probably heard that a million times since last Sunday, So, yeah, they're not going to bring him back.
That's just something, that's just something I want to say. Like, I'm going to take a really, keen eye on, what's going to be happening with this running game because we need to figure that out, especially if the O-line, specifically the right side of that O-line. If we can't do anything about it, that's going to really mess up with our offense. But my prediction for this game is going to be 31-21, us winning just because, like I was saying in regards to the last game, that I was there for, I really thought that, I'm not sure if it was the crowd or the venue that it was an away game or whatever, but I really think it was just nerves because people were making mistakes that they never made in their lives. Like, people were dropping passes that were literally falling in their hands.
Yes.
We should have beaten them the same way we beat the Jags. And, I mean, if you just think about it, I think that just proves we are the best offense because look at what the Vikings did to the Rams last year. It was 24-7.
I reminded the Rams of that, too.
Yeah, the Vikings and the Rams were fully healthy in that game, but the Vikings completely destroyed and put a clamp on McVay's. It was just a total domination on every level. Whereas for us, we made every single mistake that you could possibly make,
and still only lost by.
And the only reason why we lost was because of 3 flukes. If just one of those flukes did not happen, if Alfred Morris didn't drop it, if Pettis didn't drop one, if Kittle didn't drop one, hey, it's 4. If Garcon,
there's a lot of
he didn't drop one.
Else we're gonna have to go though. But yes,
the
point is,
but thank you so much, Ronbo. Thank you so much. Your radio show is an awesome thing. I'm going to continue tuning in, and I'll be calling it again.
All right.
You take care. Have a great night.
Looking forward. You too. As always, we meet for the first time tonight. It's always awesome to do, guys. Hey, let's go. Oh, it's a big show. It's a big show on tonight. Hey, show. Now, I know you know exactly what's. Okay, let me make this prediction of Show before he says anything. Show is going to say, Ronbo, we're going to lose this game. We're going to go down 0-2, but I can tell you why. And he'll give me the scores. Watch. Okay, go ahead, Show. I told you I got him. See, now he's afraid to say it. So
I'm not going to be the Debbie. I know I'm not going to be a Debbie Downer though, but you already know my thoughts on our red zone struggles and our particular reason why that happens, and so I'm just gonna ignore that for now because I am sitting in my hotel room right now, looking directly at Levi Stadium.
That's right. That's right. You're coming in for the game this week. All right.
Yes.
And you're set up right across from the stadium, are you?
Yes.
All right. Good stuff. So you planned on this, and good planning too.
I sure did.
Yeah. All right.
This is going to shockingly. This is actually going to be my first 49er game.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been a fan all my life, and this Lions secondary and their defense is horrendous after
so.
what I saw on Monday nights against the Jets.
Really
If Sam
bad.
Darnold had 3+ touchdowns that night,
with
and
ease.
It looked like what everybody said he was before the draft started last year, or this year.
Better.
I'm sorry.
He didn't look that good at US.
Yeah.
He didn't look that good at SC.
No, and I don't even like.
God.
I hate, if there's one thing I don't like about USC is their quarterbacks that they produce, because they are garbage.
Usually, actually. So he's definitely exceptional.
Yeah. So, and he had a game last night on Monday night against the Lions, and the Lions are coming off of a short week, and they're coming back from, I believe, Detroit. They flew in from Detroit, the Monday night game that they had, and they're tired and they're exhausted, and I've been reading that nobody's happy with Matt Patricia.
Oh yeah, he's just the Antichrist.
They don't like his they don't like his They don't like his culture that he started in Detroit, and there are a lot of veteran players that are completely unhappy with him. And if that affects how they play on Sunday, then we should be easily getting a W this Sunday.
You would think. If Darnold can do all that. Oh, by the way, Chris Schultz, Chris Schultz, he has come in to point out that Carson Palmer is from SC. Shut up, Chris.
Carson Palmer only won one Super Bowl in his entire career, and then pretty much was injured the rest of his career. So.
There's a good point. Carson Palmer could never get past the first door. So, all right.
Nope. But, yeah, they're coming off of a short week, and they're exhausted, and Matt Stafford does not look the same anymore ever since Matt Patricia took over.
Yeah.
And they don't have a run game themselves. They have Kerryon Johnson at Auburn, a rookie. Their offensive line is also trash, which doesn't make them look Garrett Blount.
Jesus
and
Christ, they were killed.
Their other running backs look good,
Yeah.
I mean, the only bright spots they have on their offense is Golden Tate and Kenny Galladay. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. And Richard Sherman's gonna notice Golden coming out of the backfield or coming down the field saying, "Hey, Golden man, I see you, don't you?"
He knows him.
Yes.
I mean, they played together for a significant amount of time, so he knows the routes that he runs and everything like that. So I think Richard Sherman's going to at least have 3 picks that game.
Ooh, he's going to go nuts. Here's the thing. Richard Sherman, it's unfortunate too. Richard Sherman probably could set a new record, but they're not going to throw at him. He's one of the most respected corners. I mean, they throw on Xavier Rhodes and some of these other guys, but nobody throws on Sherman unless they have to.
He's going to have to throw on Sherman. He can't just look one way and then expect to win the game,
And make him one-dimensional. That's true. Hey, Show, you're going to have to give me a score before we run out of time.
I'm going to say 34-27.
Oh, it's going to be a little bit of a wrangle. Huh? That's a fourth.
Well,
that's like a fourth quarter game.
Reuben Foster's not with us.
Yeah, that's true. Next week.
Our linebacking core is pretty thin too, so.
Yeah, although I do like this Elijah Lee. I got a feeling he's going to fill in well, better than Brock Coyle. It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
They would put Julian Taylor in more. That's what I really wish.
Yeah, he's not a linebacker though, but you know what, they should use him up in
Oh
front.
yeah, I mean, as far as defensive tackle goes.
That's who somebody was talking about earlier this evening. That's who they were talking about, Julian Taylor. I said Sheldon and DJ. It's Julian Taylor that everybody wants to see. Yeah.
Yeah. He showed a lot of promise during
he'll be
preseason.
soon.
So.
You know how we get with injuries. But anyway,
so I'll be showing you. I'll be posting pictures and everything like that. I don't know if I'll be able to get on Zoom in or anything.
I was going to say, because I was going to ask you, did you bring your phone and anyway? Well, anyway.
Yeah.
All right. But
I'll tag you in some Instagram pictures and everything like that. So
be looking for it. All right.
All right. Have a good night.
All right, Joe. You too. Enjoy yourself. And we'll go to Rascal. Hey, Rascal. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Rascal, man.
What's up, Ronbo? How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm doing great, man, because, it's almost game time again. I can't wait to say we're 1-1. 0-1 is just disgusting, especially with what happened, how we got to 0-1. It's just like Osh just pointed out. We played the same game we played against the Jaguars. We should have scored the same amount of points. On this, we caught everything we played the Jags. We dropped every damn thing we played the Vikings. Oh, God. Anyway, we're okay. We're okay.
Yeah, but like you said, we were keeping up with them, and I think when we played the Jags, one of the morale boosters that we had was that we scored first on them. You know, what was it? It was like a
first
long
game.
pass, and Jimmy G went in there and ran it in for a touchdown. Yeah, first drive of the game. No one had done that on the Jaguars all season. All year. Yeah, all year. And I mean, I think that's one of the things we need to do as soon as we get it. As soon as we get the ball, is on the first drive, go and score. And remember, our defense wasn't looking that great either last year until Jimmy Garoppolo got in there. And I think he's part of the reason our defense needs to. Our defense, if he could put points on the board,
they'll protect.
If our guys could catch, just get points up there, that defense will just ignite itself. They'll want to be on the field. They won't be dragging ass. And can't wait. I mean, I think it's going to be a pretty competitive game. I think we're going to take it by either 10 points, probably even 12, somewhere along the line.
Give me a commitment. Give me a number here. What's the score?
I want to say it's going to be 37 to. I want to say 27, but I'm gonna go with like 24. I'm giving too much. I'm giving too much respect. I don't want to give them too much respect after that horrible game they played.
I know. You don't know if it's gonna wear off or not in 1 week. I know. I agree. They better not do that again. Damn it.
This is the crazy thing is that when you come off a game, when you come off a loss, and you're playing football, you're like, all right, like we did. We're like we played good. We just didn't make catches. We didn't score. We're like, all right, what we're doing, our formula is working, right? So now what they're doing, they gotta change everything up. Everything from their defense to their offense. So it's like a gunslinger. So you don't know what you're gonna get into. We just hope they just play us horrible. But I think they're more mad that they lost. They weren't even competitive.
Yeah.
So I think for them it's like change. They gotta change everything just to be relevant.
I know.
Yeah, so that's the scary thing is that we might not know. We might think we know how they're playing or whatnot, but they could change up everything.
But Rascal, remind you, remember when we were complete ass 2 years ago? Remember, we got beat up like that and came back the next week, and we got beat up even worse. We tried to see how bad we could get beat up. Because if they don't like Matt Patricia, they might not play for him. We'll see this week. They may have to fire Matt Patricia in the middle of the season. If he can't keep losing like that. They look off.
Yeah. And I mean, this is the thing is that they had a culture in Detroit too. They were doing good, every other couple of years.
Yeah.
But they were no threat for the playoffs or anything like that. But I think Matt Patricia and his Patriot mentality, like Bill Belichick, I'm the general, and you guys bow down to me. And I think that's just, it took Bill Belichick a couple of years. He had to go from the Browns to the New England Patriots.
I know.
And
but you know what's so funny though, because the Patriot players don't like Belichick. He's the only person you'll ever hear that his players can't stand him, but they respect him at the same time. And he's an amazing. So coaches that come from Belichick don't have that kind of respect. They don't have that kind of swag. They don't have that kind of winning numbers. They can't come in there telling players the things they do, especially this generation of players that don't work no more. So he better learn.
It always comes down to personality. We all know Bill Belichick doesn't have the biggest personality. He could be sarcastic at times, and he could just look at you and be like, not care. And there's the thing about his players is that, or his coaches, his coaches that go to become a head coach, is that they try to imitate the same way because he comes from a winning background. They always win, but they can't imitate the same thing. They have to go out, and be themselves as a coach. You can't imitate that.
I know. I know. And as soon as you do, you don't do it the same way. It doesn't have the same reaction. So,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then you're not in the same city, you know. The Patriots already have a friend, you know, they have this. They already have, you know, they're already used to winning.
Yeah.
And you just can't go to another city. You have to you have to invest yourself in it and see what it's about, and then maybe take a couple of licks here and there.
I can't
believe. I want to.
Go ahead.
I want to say this game with the Detroit is going to be probably one of Garoppolo's best, but I don't think our defense is going to be up that high. I don't want to give our defense too much credit.
You're just trying to make yourself not worry. I mean, just get disappointed. The defense, I think, is going to be all over these guys.
I think our defense is going to be legitimate. They're going to be all right. But I think when Reuben Foster gets in there,
they'll be even better.
I think they're just gonna go up the top, and I think they're just gonna. Yeah, I think I'm waiting for him to come back, and I'm waiting him. He's gonna. That's exciting right there. You know, just be like, all right, now I can actually see defense play. You know, I don't have to worry about a pass. You know.
Yeah, you know what I like about
the guy blitz.
You know what I like about Elijah Lee too. See, Elijah Lee, he can play the box. If anything happens to Quaski, he's better than I thought. We got some backup now that's solid. Because this team is all about depth.
Oh, yeah.
Are you noticing that? When one guy steps in or steps out, another guy. We wouldn't even know anything about Pettis last week if Goodwin doesn't go down. Now we love Pettis. Wait till Richie James gets out there. Oh, my Lord. I can't wait, man.
Yeah.
This Sunday can't get here fast enough, Rascal.
Yeah, and as much as we played horrible with the Vikings, the last caller that he said he was at the Vikings game and they were doing the skull.
That was Oos, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was getting to them, but I think one of the reasons I think I'm glad they dropped all those passes. I'm glad they got everything out of the way in that first game, and now I'm pretty sure they got a chip on their shoulder. And I'm never missing another fucking pass again. I'm never, I'm never gonna forget my routes again. Everything, and I'm like, hey, we played horribly, and you know what? We're in the red zone all fucking game. And you know what? No, I mean, I even think about it too, and I'm like, man, the Vikings make the playoffs, we make the playoffs. They're in it. We're gonna come back and murder them. They're gonna be like, this wasn't the same team played in week one.
Tell you,
what the hell just happened?
Because we'll be good and ready.
Oh yeah,
and the confidence level will be high. Rascal, we got to go, though. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, fam. I'll look for you on Sunday, okay?
Oh, for sure. All right. You have a good one, Ronbo. Thanks for the show. Love it.
You too. Thanks, fam. Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm saying, guys, what I meant by I'm not hating on Carlos, but the first 4 weeks last year, Carlos didn't have no offensive line. This is what I'm saying. Carlos almost got 1,000 yards. All right. After what? Week 3, so somewhere after the Rams game, Carlos started picking it up. So I'm saying what ends up happening now is the offensive line is just awful right now. And that right side is scary. Let's see what happens this week. But it takes a little while for these guys, especially when you got, how many guys? We got 3 new guys on the offensive line. So I don't know what Kyle does or what kind of geometry books he hands out to those guys. Remember Joe Staley last year said, I looked at that and I said, whoa. So if Staley said, whoa, what do you think McGlinchey must be saying, whoa, 2 times. So it's going to take a minute for the offensive line to get in sync. Because we're calling the offensive line players trash, which I figure is not accurate. Those are good players. They just don't know what they're doing yet. They're trying to learn it. I'll give me another few weeks. So by no means was I picking on Carlos. I became a Carlos fan mid-season. In the beginning, I was doing the trade for a minute, but then I realized Carlos works hard. So, And he said, hey, we're okay in Cleveland as well. Oh, so we got another call. Okay. Hey, Bashar.
What's up, Ronbo? How you doing?
Oh, Bashar, man, I'm just sitting up here. I can't wait till Sunday. Because, see, Sunday marks a lot of things. First of all, it marks we're going to win. And it means the last day or game, we got to wait for Ruben's return. Ruben's back!
Yeah.
Bob, Bashar, I'm already celebrating a week in advance. Ruben! I'm going to write a song, Bashar, by next week. Boy, you'll like it.
Speaking of songs, we're talking about the offensive linemen. I got to give a shout out to our man, Joe Staley.
Yeah.
Got to do the Joe Show song.
Yeah.
It's the Joe Show. It's the Joe Show. Come and see me monkey around. It's the Joe Show. Gotta ask some stupid questions to some teammates.
Oh man,
Offensive
Joe.
line got to get it together, man.
You know, they gotta start singing with Joe.
Oh yeah, exactly. McGlinchey sings with Joe, the Backstreet Boys, and yeah, he just needs to be at his right position. Him playing at guard with sorry ass Gilliam. Gilliam needs. If there's one player that we can cut and I justify it, it's Gilliam.
Right.
They traded for that Sean Coleman guy. I wish they would have activated him. They didn't even activate the guy.
You know,
had he been activated, you'd have a much more talented player filling in. And actually, he could play guard too. So they would have just had him at guard. But now we got Najee Tehran, who's a rookie. So I don't know. I don't know why they're going that route. Maybe Coleman doesn't have a grasp of the offense. So
you think Najee? Yeah, Najee has more time in it. You know what? I think that's it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they always say Shanahan's offense is complicated, and that could probably go for the offensive lineman as well. So.
Oh, exactly. Remember Joe last year? Joe was blown away by what Kyle Shanahan likes to do. So yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I played O-line in high school, so there's definitely things to learn.
Yeah.
So hopefully Najee steps in and does a much better job than what we saw from Gilliam, even though different positions. But
and Bashard, were you in a system where you had to go out in space and make blocks?
We did, yeah. We pulled a lot where I played. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes when you face a really, really fast linebacker in 3-4, those were the toughest games, man.
Well, of course.
Yeah. I always prefer to have somebody in front of me, directly like a 4-3 guy in front of me rather than a linebacker. But yeah, you definitely had to play in space when I played in my day. Hopefully we can bounce back from that game.
I think so. I really do. Because they knew they blew it. They blew it. They didn't get beat up. They blew it. So they know that. The judging sheet is working overtime.
You pull up the stat sheet.
Yeah.
The yards pretty much look similar. Everything looks similar up until you look at one stat. The turnovers, 4-1.
Oh.
And that's all you need to know.
Sick. Oh, and also, Bashar, if you're on defense and you look at that stat sheet and you know all the guys who's out there getting pummeled, making bad tackles, that's going to look too. I'm going to tell you, man, I'd love to be hired just to stand on the sidelines. Ronbo, I tell you what, your job is to you make judgment calls. Anybody that makes a really bad tackle that should have been made, I want you to mark that now. No problem. I'd be all over that, boy. Nothing makes me madder than that. You're a pro. Then look like a pro. What kind of tackling is that? You're a grown-ass man. Grab him. Take him down.
We do know Fred Warner can tackle. He had a similar first game compared to Patrick Willis, actually. They threw up the numbers. A very similar first game.
Man. And when he grabbed the dude, Fred said, that's it. Game, stop. You're going down. Just stop fighting. The rest of the guys, and Quaski. Anyway, you know what? I'm going to expect everybody to wrap up this week. I would say maybe last week they were concerned about the helmet rule. But this week, come on, guys. They're not calling it helmet rule so much. Play.
And another thing about the offense, the Jets ran all over them with both of their running backs. Bilal Powell and the other guy whose name totally escapes me. But the other running back had a big game. So we should hopefully get our ground game going with Morris and Breda.
Yeah.
And that will be a huge plus for Jimmy.
Yes. And now he could play action and do all the things that are, important for Kyle Shanahan's offense. I forgot about that, Bashar. I was watching that Jets game. I was watching Darnold so much, I forgot they were running. I mean, Darnold was hitting everybody he wanted to, anytime. Damn.
Yep. The running back ahead of Powell, I forgot his name, but he had 10 rushes for 100 yards, and Bilal Powell averaged 6 yards a carry or something. So I don't see why we can't run on them.
Got to. Hey, Bashar, I need your score, though, man, before we go. What do you got?
Our score, I say 34-14.
You go. Yeah. That's a good place, too, right there. 34-14, because Matt Stafford's not trash. He's liable to do something. And then we can store 34. Yeah, all right. All right, Bashar, you at the gym, you driving around? Because Bashar's a busy man. He's never, staying still.
I'm actually grocery shopping right now.
Make sure, because if your mom was there, she'd want you to buy plenty of fruits and vegetables. All right.
All right, Ronbo, take care, man.
All right, John.
Niner Empire, Niner Fan Club, go Niners, Ronbo all day.
Hey, man. See you Sunday. All right.
See you, take care.
All right. That's Bashar finishing up his grocery shopping and checking on in, giving us a score. I wonder if we could get away with that. Maybe we can. I just want to play a little bit of Yamin's conversation with Stephen A. Ooh, I didn't say his name. You didn't hear me say that. All right, just a little bit.
Brian, Stephen A, talk to me. What's up?
Stephen A, what's good with you? This Yamin from Philly.
What's up, man? Go ahead, bro.
Stephen A, I love you. You my old head, but I got to tell you about this stuff. I'm a Niners fan. I'm saying, I believe these next 5 games, we're gonna go 5-1. I'm gonna say Jimmy. He probably throw for 3,000, maybe 4, and we're gonna knock out the LA Cannon Spams, the Arizona Sandpaper, and the Seattle.
Well, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you all a question, okay? First of all, you know what my nickname for him is, right? Porn Star Jimmy. That's what I call him. Porn Star Jimmy. Hold on, Jimmy. Ain't that wrong? Hey. It's not an insult. I'm not insulting him at all. It's actually very complimentary. I don't have no problem with him, but he is Porn Star Jimmy. You go out with a porn star on Melrose Boulevard or wherever the hell he was in California.
You see, Jimmy is going to get rid of that little problem. He's already shut the thing down, and certain people don't want to let it go. So we'll see. Fam, I'll tell you what to do. That's okay. Let me check this out here. Justin Ringerman, he said, Garcon is washed up besides being a possession receiver. Yeah, I need to see more Garcon. He didn't look like Garcon last week, but he had Xavier Rhodes on. But Xavier Rhodes is really tough. He usually takes away one receiver, especially if they're not real fleet of foot. They knew better than to put Rhodes on Marquise Goodwin. Rhodes is lucky that Dante wasn't starting. He would have got embarrassed for the first time in years. He cannot cover him. Nobody can. That's what I like. We got 2 guys that nobody can cover. Tristan Forbes says 35-3 Niners all the way. David Rosenthal says 27-13 Niners. And Justin Raymond, Detroit offense is terrible. I really find that hard to believe. Corey McGlinty says the hype is real, Niners. Carson in this, Ronbo. So, fam, Corey McGlinty. William Rivera, Niners love from, is that Pensacola? Am I pronouncing that right? Pensacola, New Jersey? What's happening, Rubio? Daniel Serrano wasn't. This is funny. I saw this. I couldn't stop laughing. Solomon Thomas to the Rams for Rudy. Would you trade for Rudy? 49ers and Rockets right at time. 10 Niners up. And John Haynes, keep them straight, Niner Empire for life. Well, John. And Eric Tavares says, what's good? What's up, Eric? And Shoot 559, 34-14 Niners. ATM Stacks, Niners gang, deep in VA. Yay! We got a large contingent in Virginia. Boy, all of y'all, man. Yeah. And Scott Bryant, sup? Is that Scott too? VA's all over the place, man. Yeah, Trey earlier. We had a couple of other, Anthony McLean. Yeah, Florence doing us wrong over here right now. Oh, Anthony McLean must be out in the Carolinas. Anthony, man, stay safe, brah. Stay safe. And Trey from VA, 804 is always up in here. Justin Rainman, 35-10, 49ers. Jason Joseph, 56, 34-7, 49ers. And we did. Let's go to Poppy Pablo. Niners up Empire. And Jeff Tan Pettis, 130 yards, 2 TDs. Will Roberts, what's up, fam? Trevor Mark says, I say 28-10. Jesus Mock Hearing 777, 38-14. Here's Cynthia. She says, we'll see the Vikings again in the NFC Championship game, and we won't lose. And Daniel Serrano's score is 44-18. I like that, Daniel. I like that. We got to get that 40 points because, we can do 40 points. Why do you prove that? And a defense is suspect. We're supposed to even do better than that. If we can do what we did to the Vikings and finish execution on those plays, we win. We score 40 points in that game. Oh, God, I'd give anything. I bet you 49ers wish they could have that game back. Bet you they wouldn't be dropping passes and missing on the 1-yard line. XP Skies, XP Skies Vivo. What's up, fam? XP Skies Vivo. Mr. Joe Patrick says, what up? Sal Bandini says 29-17 Niners. Rose Matheson have the game at 33-16. And Hall of Fame coach Tim and Ronbo Sports Niners win 49-10. No joke. I won't be surprised. I really won't. Ryan Bad in Black. Ryan Bad in Black Gaming is the high Ronbo sub. Ryan Bad in Black Gaming. Travis Malotz is 49-10. Final 49ers blow out the Lions. That could be the beginning of the end of Matt Patricia if that happens too. Dan Brown, sup fam? Christopher Jones, 34-12, Niners win. Tyrone Moore, Niners 38, Lions 24. And Joey V, what's up? That beer? Yeah. Demarius House, 757, Virginia, home of Vic and Iverson. Oh, Virginia! Man, may as well be San Francisco, man. You know what? You guys have that option between Washington and somebody. Yeah, I like your choices. Hey, and it's Kenny says, AC. Question. This week is going to show us what kind of quarterback Garoppolo is, first loss, and let's see how he responds. He's a very cool kid. I doubt that he's concerned about that. I think he just wants to go out there and win now. He will be looking to redeem himself. But looking for him to get flustered, I can't imagine that. Demarius Howe is going to make me change my legal name to D-Mac. yeah, D-Mac would be pretty, that's cool, man. He's got a nice ring to it. And Reina Medina says 40-14 49ers. Chris Schultz got a score up, 49ers 32, Lions 17. And T-Money, sacked out. Ronbo, when Fred Warner makes a big play, you say, oh. I had said that, but last week I forgot to do it. I was so mad about the game, I forgot. Fred was getting work done. So this week, it will be. Maybe I'll record it in advance so I don't have to keep doing it. Because you know me, I always get carried away. And just get to... Yabba-dabba-doo! Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're a happy... Don't let me get started on the Happy Stone Age family. From the town of Bedrock, they're a place right out of history. From the town of Bedrock. Okay, 9mm, 34-13, Niners. Yes, and more. Yes, West Coast, 57257, 50-3. Jason Shelton. He comes back down to 33-17. Here's something we all have in common. We've all got these margins between us and them. Because if Sam Darnold could come in there and just cut them up like that, boy, they got a problem. And they was at home. You was at home? Somebody came in your house and beat you up like that? AB, 33-17 Niners. Audio V and Ronbo Steven is as blind as a Faders logo. Brian Sinatra is saying 36-20 Niners. Rod Manhammer 21-20 Niners. He says, Rod says, Only because it is never the score that E wants. That E wants. Rod, you gotta explain that, man. But I'm amused by the score, though. 49ers win 21-20. I'm gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? Even if they win the game 21-20, I'm gonna say, really? Demarius Howe says, I would be more productive at work listening to a 7 a.m. live podcast of Roberto. Roberto. He gets pumped, don't he? At Music Street, Buckner will get 3.5 sacks this week. Remember that, Ronbo. Write it down. Commit it to memory. Buck! Man, every time he does that, he does that so well. Gold piece. What up? Chris. We got Chris, huh? Dimitri Tanner's got 31-17 Niners. And great day. Jimmy can take over the NFL this year if the expletive O-line just blocks for him. And Kyle Shanahan simplifies some things in his play calls are too damn long in the huddle. Ooh. Wow. I never paid that much attention. Yeah. But you know what? Those play calls will be faster. Kyle's having to explain things. All he's got to do is give a number. Now, because Kyle's got some crazy 6 dicey 73, apricot 749, cheese 217, Leichnick 1273, Spacek 4729. Go. Kyle with the verbiage on the plays, I don't know. Kyle must think somebody's got some kind of radar where they can read his plays or something. It's amazing. Mr. Me6, 49 to 49ers, 49 to 10. 49 to 10, 49ers win. James Anderson, Niners win 24 to 10. Book it! And Jimmy G will throw for 320. Hey, you know what? Jimmy's got to get back on his horse about them yards, too. You're right. You are so right. Jimmy's got to throw for 3,000, 4,000 yards this year. 4,000 would be the goal. You cannot have Kirk Cousins. You haven't thrown that. I throw for 4,000 years. That's pretty much my average. Kirk, you've not won a playoff game yet. Quiet. Hey, let me tell you what I said. I see Mooch 20. 21. I figured it out. Mooch 21. Our Empire 38. Lions 13. Jimmy G 4 TDs. Yes. Brandon McCants, Richie Rich about to shine. West Coast 57257. Jimmy G 567 yards, 6 TDs, 0 NTs. By the way, does anybody quick with the stat? How many yards did Sam Darnold pass for last Monday? Paul Jones, 27 to 17. Niners win this one. Dominic Winters, what's up, fam? And KD, 216. You need to stop hollering so much. Your voice is needed for the game. Boy, KD, I'm telling you right now, man. Let me sip on some of this juice. Thinking about gin and juice. You laid back. Wouldn't you love to see Snoop call a game? I'd love to see Snoop do a game for the 49ers. Yo, man, Blizzo, baby. 49ers got this one, and my name ain't Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Hey, we should give us Jimmy G. Can't do it. Snoop Jimmy G. That is a nice sound to it. Snoop Jimmy G. Hey, Callie. Jeff Tan says 30 to 20 Niners. Alvaro Cueva says 42 to 3 Niners. I told him, stop, Ron, stop. Cali Style, what's good, Ronbo? Cali Style is good, fam. Mr. Greenlight, thanks for the like on Instagram, man. The account, 49ers Red and Gold, appreciate you. Hey, Mr. Greenlight. No, man. Fam. Rodney Harris Jr., 49ers 38, Lions 3. Dowdy, Montana, 34 to 14, Niners, baby. Cali Style, did we do Cali Style? How many scores Cali Style? We did have on here, right? Go Hard. We did this too. Go Hard gave us a score. Cali Styles got 24-21. And Go Ahead 28-13. I knew about that one. All right. Yeah. So, you found, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to, you got some more? Yeah. So, again, a big shout out and thanks, mods. I tell you guys do great work, right? It's a peaceful place. You know, last year, I mean, there was 2 or 3 times we had to call the police because our chat got so out of control. You know what I'm saying? So this time we got our own security force. What? Darnold only 198 yards? You gotta watch that game again, because it looked like every time you look up, Darnold was, hey, you know what that means? That means they did do a lot of running. Now, those games, some people predicting 50. If the 49ers bust out running, ooh, that could be really bad, because that's all he needs. Kyle will go buck wild then, because now you open up every last bit of his playbook if he can run. Oh, my God. That would be funny. Elias Lopez says Niners 34, Lions 10. Reina Medina says 40-14, Niners. Hey, did we get a Mr. Joe Poppy score already? Anyway, it says 31-17. Niners! It's going to be another Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're a modern Stone Age family. Wilma! It's going to do that at the end. Bam! Oh, hey, whoa. I know. Wait. I'm through. Don't forget to hit like. I love likes. And now I'm getting ready to get stupid, though. You know, instead of doing my Niners, I'm going to do Fred Flintstones. One day, when you remember Fred throws a cat out? Boom. Cat throws Fred out. Boom. For Fred Warner. Wilma!